Hello, Elder Gods, and welcome to Black Bag Detectives. I'm Michelle Otis. Here is your recap of last week's show. The FBI decided it was time to get rid of Nefertiti and attack the precinct in broad daylight. The captain helped by blocking their escape through the basement. The group learned that Christopher's brother Rory knew there would be no backup from the FBI during the raid that led to his brother's death and did nothing. They also found Tyrone, Nefertiti's former lover, surgically altered and almost dead in the basement of an FBI building. Finally, Shauna's roommate Anne killed herself to stop the thing that was possessing her. After she died, her corpse reanimated, and the unfazed wizard controlling Anne's body demanded that Shauna find it a new host. And now for the scene the players don't know about. The top floor of the FBI building is buzzing with activity. They did not get their woman. Tell me, Johnson, how hard is it to kill Nefertiti Jones? Well, sir, she's a bad mother. Shut your mouth, agent. But, sir, I'm just reporting on Nefertiti Jones. Enjoy the show.
After.
Hello! Well, we had a very interesting intellectual conversation going on right before coming on camera, as usual.
Check out my Amazon wish list. That's not what we were talking about.
I accept all friends' requests, but I don't return any messages.
But if you need to know where to get some sunglasses.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I know. Wow.
So, welcome to Black Bag Detectives. If you are like me, hopefully you're here to enjoy some great entertainment and forget about the last couple of hours that the country suffered through. Let's just.
I don't even know what he's talking about, honestly.
We have no idea.
I've been in Wakanda for the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Were you on the purple carpet?
Oh my God, in my mind?
Yes, carpet.
Yeah, I was on the purple carpet.
Like that.
Purple carpet. Yes.
So I want to thank, fucking glasses. Is it
TOA
47 for the sub. Thank you very much. Right before we came on. Tonight, check out the tiers. There's a lot of crazy, insane shit that can go on if you guys so deem it. There's some really good stuff on there. If you tip, it helps keep on the lights and helps us keep the show going. So definitely check it out. There are... Well, I can't say it in front of them because
God,
it'll ruin the surprise. Last week was not a lot happened. It was thank you BSB Care. So now we're only $15 away from our first tier. So thank you. Anyway, last week not much happened. I mean, it was a normal.
Pretty typical day.
Pretty typical.
are you kidding me? I was like, some things went down, y'all. Just if you missed it.
Look, it was just my second day.
Yeah, it was the second day.
I don't know what's normal.
Yeah, that was a pretty intense day. So, Richie.
Yeah.
You after you've seen your mom's new boyfriend at your apartment and dealing with all that, you decided that it was time to leave and maybe go do a little gambling and some, I guess that would be 1970s version of self-care. Go and deal with your...
I had a lost weekend.
Basically, but you were gone for a couple of days. Oh, thank you, DJ Regular. Only $5 away.
Oh my God,
thank
so
you.
close.
$5.
Every fucking time. DJ Regular, come down sometime and visit us and just sit right next to you. He'll do it right next to you too. I know he will.
I will. Come on down. All it'll cost you is $20.
$20.
Well, just give me your Amazon wish list.
Yeah, John was.
Check out my Amazon wish list.
Oh my God.
It's
They're like,
Dutchman wears no pants.
What the fuck are
All
they
one
talking
word.
about? Where's no bands? You can follow me on Twitter, maybe, if they don't, block me. So you're at this. Let's say you're down at Atlantic City,
Sounds about right.
and you're thinking about all the different stuff going on, and you notice on the television there's this helicopter shot of a precinct getting shot up, and you watch a little bit longer and you notice that it's your precinct, and there's a bunch of guys surrounding the building. They have on FBI outfits and are heavily armed, and they're shooting the place up.
What?
And they pan back and you see, thank you, the Bard 1971. Excellent. We just hit our first tier.
Crap.
Can't be good for us. Good for you guys.
Nothing will go wrong.
Probably not great for us.
The tier you unlocked is
What's the worst
Richie
that can
stays on his bender.
Yeah. That's always a question we should ask on Black Bag Detective.
Yeah, how can it always, it can't get any worse. Sure it can.
Thanks.
More mouths begin to
More
appear.
mouths.
Oh my God, no more mouths, you guys.
How could this get worse?
Chewing sounds, mouths.
Hashtag no more mouths.
Right, we forgot about yeah.
So as they pan up, as the helicopter is showing this, assault on your precinct, you notice.
Assault on your precinct.
Yeah, exactly. No copyright infringement. You notice that Nefertiti, Shauna, and Mike Lynch come out onto the roof with some woman who looks.
Well, it's the desk secretary.
Yeah.
We were like, Margie?
Margie. And you see
Margie.
them do this leap from one, from the roof of their building to the next, and almost.
If this wasn't a nice table, I would totally spit take right now. Donate if you want to see me spit take.
Dom, stop. We're just going to do one spit take real quick. Just one spit, just real quick. We're just going to.
Into the center of the table so everyone just.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
Perfect.
TOA 47 gives a reroll to anyone I choose, or I can even choose myself.
Ooh.
Which is exactly what I'm
Do we
gonna
get to re-up on these right now?
I'm gonna
Capitalism,
totally take
everyone.
this.
Capitalism.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
such thing
a
as trickle
greedy
down.
goddamn thing. Where's the other cup? The skull thing or what? It's right behind you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So everybody get your refresh, and then if you had some from any re-rolls from last time, I think you get 3. You only get 2, right?
I get 2, yeah.
You get 3.
Thank you.
Oh, you want some?
I get 3.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Campaign coins. I love these. They're a lot of fun.
Sponsor.
Sponsor, totally sponsor.
Fun con.
So you see them jump across to the next roof. She does not. The secretary does not make it. She starts falling.
Margie, no!
Mike Lynch reaches out with his hand, grabs her, slams into the fire escape.
Super graceful.
Super graceful. And this whole thing's on, and you're the only one watching. Everyone else is playing poker or pulling slots or whatever. And you realize really quickly that you probably need to get home.
Might be good.
Might be good.
Might be good.
Still have an hour.
That's so Richie of you right now. Oh my God. Whatever is right, he's not going to do it.
Yeah, whatever's
Well,
right.
no, it's the traffic, right? I mean, if he goes now, it's just as bad as if he goes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You too?
I'm gonna save myself time by sitting here for an hour, so I'm not sitting in that travel for an hour.
But an Atlantic City hour is like 5 hours. Like, you get stuck in there, you don't know how long it's been.
Maybe I'll stop and get some saltwater taffy on the way home.
Oh my god. So upsetting.
Dom, I know we have the game aspect. I don't have it on my computer. Do you mind copying it out for me on the screen? Because I forgot to transfer that over. All right, so you wait your hour. You wait your hour.
I don't wait an hour.
What are you playing? What
All
are you
right,
playing?
I gotta go, and then
You
I
play
tip
another
them up.
hand?
Try to finish your whole thing.
And of course, they did have Tecate in Atlantic City. Light, no less.
I'll get one for the road.
1977.
1977.
Why would you do that to yourself? That was some commit to the bit.
Yeah, that was a
Commit to the
commitment.
did
You really.
It was not good. Not good.
It was-
Don't recommend.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
1 star.
Yeah. So
Anyway, driving back,
driving back. So
a little tipsy.
With
You're
your
heading back.
for the road.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Jay Matthew, I'm assuming you just tipped because
Because he
you
got
watched
some
me chug a really gross beer.
light Tecate. That's your problem right there. Oh, and you got another one.
I think it's delicious.
It's the hops. All right, so today's
It's like the opposite.
This story is going nowhere fast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're like, no, it's the lack of hop.
Yeah.
Lack of hops.
that was the
Why
joke.
don't I know? I got you. That's why it's so funny. Okay, anyway, back to you.
So
We get jokes.
I used to give brew tours. I get it.
So what I want to do is go through what each of the three of you, what you guys are doing at the end, like where we left off last time.
Right.
Because you were looking around for a place to stay. You had
You don't have a house?
you had dropped
I
off.
do, but the cops or the FBI or whoever they were might be searching for us still. So
Yeah.
we've all decided to lay low.
Right. And you had dropped off Tyrone to the doctor, to the underground doctor that
Yeah.
was kind of off the grid. And you had your incident with your...
What do you mean?
Yeah, this
I had
happened
like a
too.
just super chill night at home. Just went back to my apartment.
Yeah, nothing big.
It's totally fine.
What happened with your roommate?
She killed herself right in front of me.
No,
Blew her
no.
brains out, possessed by a demon. Now I'm responsible for finding a new host. Can you believe it? Pretty chill day.
So did
I feel like I've missed something here.
but did she kill
Yeah, a
herself? or was
whole
it Amy?
episode.
No, she killed herself. So I came home. She was acting all like jittered out, and she grabbed my gun out of my holster, and she said, "I can't let him wake up again. I can't have him wake up again." And she shot herself right in front of me.
And then he
And
reanimated
then
anyway.
her body kind of reanimated a little bit, and he was smoking a cigarette, and it was coming out of the wound, and it was just really horrible. And then he showed me that he can just basically mutter words and make someone just fill with salt water and drown instantly.
Oh, I know that trick.
I'm sort of stuck getting him a new host, unless I want to be the new host.
Can I ask? Meta. What is it?
Out of game.
Out of game. Is it the ghost of Jordan?
I'm not saying anything like that.
The ghost of Jordan.
All right. So what? Let's start with you then, because you had the most tragic thing. You're,
Horrible.
It was all tragic. What do you? Anyway,
It
go
was
on.
all of
it
it.
was
It
all
was like
tragic.
horribly,
Awful.
horribly
like
traumatic.
awful.
Yeah.
so you're standing
We
over.
found Tyrone like halfway.
Like mutilated. Like
Yeah.
like halfway on his way to being like a RoboCop, basically.
Yeah, like leg amputated, arm amputated. Who knows what else taken out?
but no
scars,
medical
Scars.
testing and stuff. Like
Yeah,
messed up
just messed up. Just totally
Locked in a
screwed up.
room.
in a
underground,
dark cellar,
3 years.
basically. Yeah.
And they were taking him out, and he's all like, because there were 4 of them, and he was like, he goes, if you're going to take me, fine, but you have to do me a favor and kill the other 4.
Well, first you have to kill me first.
Yeah,
which
kill
was the
me.
original option.
Was the original option, and then they're like, no, we can't kill you.
Did you kill?
One of them.
One of
We
them wanted to
left-
die,
yeah.
and we left a gun with him.
So he could take some of
So
the
that he could
bastards
take
out.
like you do.
Yeah,
You know,
you know.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
sure.
It was bad.
Sure.
yeah.
So you didn't
but
really
you were in
miss
Atlantic City, so
all
that's a
that
good
much.
time. I mean, you had bright lights.
Yeah.
It's
Great
fine.
little Burt Bacharach montage.
had to beat the blue hairs off with a stick.
Exactly.
They like to go during the
maybe you
week.
can find somebody for your mother's new boyfriend, right? You can.
Well, I was trying to find someone for me
Okay.
That works.
to replace my mom.
To replace.
Oh, it's suddenly worse.
I love the brutal honesty there for Richie.
Oh,
I love it.
Warren.
It's something that he's dealing with in therapy.
He's
but,
trying to figure it out. He'll work
At
his
least
way
he didn't
through
try to
it.
make a mother suit yet, you guys. And
Yet.
back to you.
And it is.
Back to the story.
So she needs a host, right?
Oh.
All right, so
Oh, I know a guy that could totally use getting possessed and leaving my mom.
Demons can eat bacon, right? Herbert's great at cooking bacon.
yeah.
Making bacon, I thought.
Whatever.
So you're standing over this corpse that's full of salt water with a fish
With a fish that's just blew blood out of its mouth.
flopping around on the side. And you turn around and you see Annie's reanimated corpse in the window, just looking at you, and just says,
No.
like that. And you are just kind of, you still have that aspect of paralyzed. I think, let's see. What do you want to do? I'm not going to compel that yet. What do you want to do?
Well, so it's still the middle of the night.
Yeah. And you know that there are people looking for you. Now, tonight's game aspect is down with the patriarchy for a very specific reason, which I'll get to later on. So that's tonight's game aspect. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead.
I am, let's see. I'm just gonna go get a room at the shady motel. And,
At the Royal Inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, check in under a fake name and
I would have said like a...
sneak my be like, oh, she came in, but we never saw her face somehow, even with all these fluorescent bulbs, because I bring shadow with me wherever I go.
You are.
I am stealth.
So, okay.
Just full of shade.
So we'll get back to you. You're going to you flag down a taxi and you head over.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love about all New York. I've never been, but all New York movies I've ever seen. People just literally walk out, they put up their hand, and a taxi appears. It
doesn't work for you?
It's not.
I've
that
never
easy.
been there, so I have no idea.
Depending on the part of town you're in and the time of day.
Well, it
can
might be a
that
little
easy,
different. Yeah.
You can.
But it's
Especially
not
when
always
you're like
that
waiting
easy.
inside, you call a lift, and then you walk outside and you hold your phone up.
Wow, times have changed.
Yeah.
So you head towards the Royal Inn.
Yeah.
Mike Lynch, you were trying to decide where you're going to go. You thought about your mom's, but then you realized that might be staked out. You thought about your brothers.
Right.
Where do you, what do you want to do?
I'm two minds. I feel like going to the inn as well as a kind of like, oh, well, what now? What are you doing here? Anyway.
Right.
And all
But
the
What do
shit
you mean
joints in
I'm
all
not?
of the cities.
Of all the shit joints, why do you have to walk into mine?
but I think actually let's go to my brother's lover's place, right? Like
There you
that's
go.
a
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little obscure. Like maybe
yeah.
they wouldn't
He's probably
have
going
immediate knowledge about
Yeah.
that place. Yeah,
Let's keep that on the.
smart, wicked smart.
That's the most. Ohio thing. Wicked smart.
Wicked smart. That's how they say it, right?
Yep.
In bucket.
In bucket.
All right, so you're headed
A lot
there.
of Bostonians in bucket.
What is
yeah.
what is
The
your
accent's
brother's
almost exactly the
lover's
same.
name?
I don't know. Raul.
Raul. Okay. All right, cool.
That
all
sounds right.
So you're on your way there.
That feels right.
What is Nefertiti doing?
Oh my God. We went to the doctor, right?
You dropped him off,
Okay,
yeah, and
and
you were
then-
gonna go make sure your mom was okay or something.
Yeah, but that's just stressful too. I have to figure out where, like, meet. She had to go to like some meeting place, I think, because those guys were outside the house.
Right, her and your uncle.
Yeah, and my son. So I guess I'm going to whatever safe house they're holed up at. So it's like another like Panther Network, whatever person.
Okay.
So I'm at their place.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you show up, and there's a few of the old guard there, and your mom, and your son, and your uncle, and everybody's kind of intently watching television. It is hot, super hot out, and you know you've got guys at the window, and shotguns, and all this. And your mom kind of turns to you and says, I saw the news. You're all over the news, and they're searching for you. There are some people saying that you were framed. Some people are saying you're part of this. The FBI is saying that you guys are wanted fugitives. Why the New York Police Department is contradicting it. This Joe Merck guy has been on television 3 times since you came home with Tyrone, talking about the investigation was still, ongoing, and we're not sure, all the details. What do we do next? What's going on?
Well, I wish I knew everything that was going on. I don't know. Because we don't know who all these guys are that have been following us. We don't know who set us up. Because we were set up down there at the pier when we were set up then, and we're still trying to figure it out, Ma. I don't know. I think you just need to lay low for a little while longer while I figure this out. Keep everybody safe. Keep in contact if you can. But I think I'm gonna have to go figure out what's going on.
I hate to say it, but I think that I'm gonna take your uncle and I will take the kid and go to your aunt's in Jersey.
Probably the best idea.
Get out of here for a little bit.
Yeah,
Just give us a call when things die down.
I will. Be
Okay.
safe. Take care of you.
All right. So, the hour that you drive back is kind of this, you're listening to the radio. You're only a little buzzed, so you're okay. It is the 70s. Yep, exactly.
Accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, take a cigarette.
with your third hand.
Exactly.
It's just like Oprah and Reese Witherspoon. On the cover of Vanity Fair. Sorry, that's a 2018 reference. I'm so sorry. Photoshop gone horribly wrong. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's so good.
3 hands.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, Oprah got like 3 hands and Reese got 3 legs. It was brilliant. It's so
Great.
good.
We all, you know what? Life is about making mistakes.
It's
Horrible,
so great.
horrible
It's
mistakes.
so great though. But it's like how many people just were like, oh, it looks great.
Yeah.
Like, how many people
Yep.
crossed off on that thing?
Yep. A lot.
Sorry.
So you get back into town, and it's night at this point, and you can feel like there's lots of people out on the street because it's so hot that they can't stay inside, and it is. So you're kind of driving. It's weird. There are sections of the street that are completely just dark, just pitch black, and as you're driving past them, and then you'll kind of go under one of the soft white lights shining down, and then you'll go back into this, and you'll just see people walking in and out of this darkness into the light, and there's. Like I said,
poetic.
Quite a few people. And you know from the police reports that you can't go to the precinct because they shot it up, and you're not sure where anybody is. Where would you like to go?
Well, would I go to like Jack's? See if they know
Would you?
anything?
Would
Yeah.
That's probably the first place you'd go.
Yeah.
Where now? Are you going to stay at the safe house while your mom leaves, or you're
I gotta
staying
go
there for
find
them?
out. I gotta find out some answers. So I'm going out. I'm probably just gonna like wrap up a little bit though, and like
Right.
go a little disguised.
Okay.
You know.
So let's say you go to Jack's as well. Would that be cool?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So you're at the Royal. You're at your brother's lover's place. And you pull up to Jack's.
Right.
And when you walk in, the place is packed, and you're looking around, and you see this woman. She's got a coat on, and she has this thing over her hair as much as she can, but it's still kind of sticking up in the front and all around the sides, right?
I don't know who it could be.
With glasses on, and she's smoking a cigarette, kind of looking around.
I sidle up next to her. I'm like, so Nefertiti, what happened?
What the fuck, Moritz? I'm still trying to figure it out. There's been so many things that have happened in the last few days. I don't even.
Just breathe. Here, have a drink.
Oh my God, what a great idea. So you know Hunter's back in town?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you saw the news or something, because I felt like there was eyes in the sky. I don't know.
You guys were everywhere. Everywhere.
That's what I was worried about.
So, what happened? Where's Margie? Because I saw Margie.
Ask those hard-hitting
Oh my
questions.
God. Where the fuck is Margie? I don't know.
Margie survived.
Yeah,
and
we let Margie. I think
climbed
she
onto the
basically went
fire
down the
Yeah,
building.
but
and
we don't know.
ran
just
away.
escaped,
After
right?
that.
Yeah,
I
just
saw
escaped.
Super
We got her out of
Cop.
there. We got her out of there.
Save her.
Yeah, Super Cop did save her. He got her out of there. We got her out of there. He busted his shoulder, I think, though. I think it
Yeah, it was
popped
pretty
out or
bad,
something
yeah.
real bad. But
Slightly.
I mean, is
Like-
it as bad as this? Big hand.
oh my God, I can't look at that hand, Richie. I thought maybe we had a chance at some point, but that hand.
The door opens up.
The
Everything.
nails are all mangled, now it's all burned.
I can't.
Your hand has had
can't.
some tough times.
It's like too much.
A rush of
reminds me of-
hot air comes into the place.
Ugh. It's so hot out there. It's disgusting. Can I get another
Okay.
cold one, bartender?
I mean, I look at the hot air.
You notice it's this guy who is he's dressed a little too well for Jack's.
Oh,
and he
no.
kind of stands in the back, and he's not really talking with anybody else. And the bartender walks up and gives you guys another round.
Okay.
What's up, Moritz? What do you think's up with that guy over there?
I don't know, he's a little out of place, huh?
More than a little, a lot out of place. I've been being followed for I don't know how long now. Can't shake a tail.
Like,
Feather.
I'm side looking, like I'm not looking at him.
Right.
But like
You should look.
if you're him, I'm just like he's right in my periphery, like I can see him.
Use your proof.
But like, do
Use the mirror over the back of the bar.
yeah. But like nonchalantly.
Right.
Okay.
Because you're so smooth, Moritz.
So smooth.
Okay.
Does he look familiar?
Richie, smooth ones.
No, he does not.
Does he reek of Fed?
Do you have? Give me like investigate
Something
Yep,
or
I got a good investigate.
yeah. Give me investigate and just beat a 2.
Oh,
Simple.
you can do it. I believe
Let's
in
start
you.
off simple.
I believe in you.
I beat a 2.
All right, cool.
What
I
you
got a
get?
5.
Oh.
So you actually succeeded with style.
He
Yeah,
reeks.
straight.
Ooh.
I succeeded with style.
He okay because of that, because you got the +3 over the roll.
Yep, you get a boost.
I love having someone who knows the rules.
Well, I know the rules, just not as well as Morgan. It's good to have someone to be
Who
like.
wrote the rules?
It's good to be able to like. Am I doing this right? So basically, it's a really small aspect or whatever that.
Well, it's
for
a
boost.
temporary, right? So it's only one use, and then it goes away.
Right. You
Okay.
don't have to pay for it to use it. So
Can my asset, the
Can
aspect,
your ass what?
can the aspect be Takade? Can it be side eye?
Side eye.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'm suffering from side eye.
That's curable.
I got
though.
side eye all day. I was like,
Advanced side eye.
whatever.
Okay, so
Stage 4 side eye.
I'm going to say that you do recognize him.
Okay.
He reeks of internal
For the guy
affairs.
you're
Ah.
You've seen him before. You've dealt with him before.
Yes, I have.
He
With a plum.
he picked you up a few years ago. You had
But heavens, why?
several bags of things that you shouldn't have in your car
Heroin.
from the evidence room. And he wanted a cut, but you wouldn't give it to him. So then
Oh, he's dirty.
oh yeah. But you see him, he's scoping out the entire room. And you realize that you're sitting right next to the most like recognizable person in the bar, even though she has stealthily put something over her
What's the
head.
dude's name?
Let's say Todd, because that's a really annoying name.
Of course.
That is a terrible name.
Todd.
Is that the last name?
Todd's.
Todd
Sorry to all the
Todds.
Todds I know in real life. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not.
Todd.
Todd. No, let's not give him a last name. He's just Todd.
But not the Todd. He's just Todd.
There's the snort. That we all love.
I keep wanting to call her TD.
TD.
Hey, resist.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Fight the patriarchy.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, my man.
Down with it.
Down with it.
Never TD. You need to get out of here.
Yeah, got it.
That's
You coming with? Or what?
CIA.
You coming with?
You go first. I'll meet you in the back.
Such a fucking coward. Bye.
I'm protecting you. Get out of here.
Bye.
Just go.
Where were you today, by the way, anyway? Huh?
I was
Atlantic City? What?
doing
Were you in
business.
on this?
What do you know? I was doing business.
Selling more paintings? What?
You know what? Why don't you stay?
No, I'm out.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cover me.
I love that you guys are fight flirting right now.
So hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you have to be conflicted too.
Oh, I'm jacked up about all of it.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable. And this barbecue
got-
can does not help anything.
You've got half a
not-
man
it's
waiting
not-
for you.
It's not a little sexy.
It's half the man he used to be, though.
Yeah, it's half the man he used to be.
Womp, womp.
Okay.
Poor Tyrone.
All right. So
I guess
You
I
guys-
better call.
you guys start kind of getting, a little heated with each other, but not loud, right?
No.
Right. And you recognize you as soon as she gets up and starts, because she knows that the basement door is right next to the back door,
Right.
so she starts heading for that, and you see him start to make a beeline for her
I'm gonna-
and reach for something in his on it like his sidearm.
Yeah, I'm gonna sidle up next to him.
He's walking across a crowded room. You're at the bar. He's walking from the front door to the back door where she just went out. He's like going through, but between the tables, going right behind her, reaching for his gun, and you're sitting at the bar watching him. Does that make sense?
It does. I would like to scream, "Oh my God, that guy has a gun!" in a crowded bar
Okay.
in the middle of a heat wave.
Okay.
Probably won't be a riot.
Why do you got a gun?
Wow. Not what I expected I would hear today at the beginning of the day.
Is that not right? Is that not something that would cause a stir? That would.
Some
I didn't
upset?
say that there wouldn't. I just said I didn't
Jack's
anticipate hearing those words at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect to be saying them. Yeah, I did. I planned it out. All day.
like,
I've been
you thought
waiting
about
for
it.
it.
It's been ready. It's been written on your hand. Wait.
So you yell out.
Except.
You yell out. Why do you have a gun? At the
Why do you
top of
got a
your-
gun?
Why you got a gun? And all of a sudden, everybody starts freaking out because they don't know where said gun is.
Right.
And they're looking around, and they're, they get up, and you hear him yell this.
You
And
just, God damn it.
motherfucker. And
Fucker.
he proceeds to start pulling out said gun, and everybody freaks and moves away.
Well,
and
that
you
is
see,
unexpected.
just moves away from the gun, and you see the bartender duck underneath,
And come up with a shotgun?
duck underneath the bar. What do you want to do? You know that there's a shotgun behind there. Now we're kind of in combat.
Yeah.
So everything is a lot, kind of slow-mo as everything is happening at, what are you going to do?
I totally.
No.
Hear me out.
Oh no. I was like,
God.
wait for it.
This would be good.
I know where the gun is behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is Jack's.
You've been here several times.
Yeah.
You've had it pulled on you a few times.
Sure. I want to go for the gun.
Okay.
I want to see where that takes me, and then we can go further. Or do you want me to tell you my whole plan of attack?
Well, let's go.
Do you want to hear my beautiful mind?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to reach for the gun underneath. Shotgun. Pull it out. Cock it and say, "Hey, Todd!"
Like Nort. Nort!
Just like every 70s
He's just literally just
cop
like,
show.
what?
This is all playing out in Richie's head right now. This is what
As he's thinking all this stuff, the scene completely passes, and by the time he pulls out the gun, everyone's gone.
Dead.
I mean, here's the thing. That's how it works in real life.
All right, I actually think that would be kind of cool.
I do too.
So
Now you
let's.
can be in trouble with internal affairs.
Again,
So
it's fine. It's a normal state for
Yeah,
Richie.
it's not the first time
now,
for Black
to
Bag
make
Detective.
this work, you need to beat a 4, and let's, I guess, because you're doing kind of an acrobatic kind of thing. Because you're going behind and you're doing a whole flourish and everything.
Spin, using the bar stool to spin.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a cinematic moment.
Sure.
So your first thing is going to be acrobatics
Oh.
Or athletics.
or athletics.
Not fight or provoke or.
Provoke might be a good one.
You don't have anything good for this
But
right now,
provoke's
Richie.
more like talking.
That would be if you'd made him.
He has
roll to
nothing good
try
for
to get
this
the
right
thing.
now. None of his aspect, like literally none of his things are good for this. Is there
But
any
I do
way-
have some good aspects.
Okay.
They're great. Okay.
But you also got the boost. You have a boost, so.
You do
I
have,
have a
boost.
Oh yeah.
And I also. I should roll first, right?
Well.
No, you spend after you roll, right?
Yeah, you spend after you roll. But what you could do is you could basically say, I don't know if Wes wants to do this, is basically, you use your shoot, It's going to be modified by your athletics, right? If your athletics was higher than your shoot, you would get a bonus, but in this case, you don't, so it's maybe a little harder to do.
Okay.
And you just go right
So
to
I do
your
have a
shoot.
shoot.
Okay. Then let's do that.
Okay.
And then what's your...
If I want to use aspects, or do I roll first?
You roll first always, and then you decide how many points you want to spend to try to get the 4.
Got it. Okay.
And fate dice will fate dice.
So that's
they
a
rolled it. I
2.
faded so hard.
That's
Okay.
a 2, so
So you got the boost. So that brings you up to 2. Or to 4.
That brings you up to 4.
excellent.
Okay.
I used my side eye,
Yeah.
my weaponized side eye.
All right.
You kept him in your peripheral vision the entire time.
Yeah.
So now,
You
do
knew
you
exactly
actually
where he was.
fire at him, or what's like? Because I know you swing around and you say,
Well, yeah, I'm using it as a distraction, but it's cocked and ready to go in case that gun comes out towards me.
"Okay, all
Okay,
right,
so actually, you really were doing a provoke.
yeah,
to
it
try to
was
get
a
his
provoke,
attention.
yeah."
Oh, okay.
If you're not shooting him, then you shoot, right? So,
Right. So then it was a.
You're still. Is it more than what's your provoke?
My provoke is a +1 instead of a +3.
So you
So that means that I would need to use something other than just my side eye.
yeah.
right. So you have tons of aspects.
I
that
do,
you
and
could-
what I would be doing is I kind of have a thing for Nefertiti.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that puts you
So that would put me
at 3. No,
No, it would put me
5,
at
4.
4.
Now,
Just say
counting
numbers.
bad. all these stupid one-digit adding. It's cock. Yeah,
It is.
big gun. Yeah.
I don't go off half cocked. Not since the
Well,
war.
you're not.
I
You're
was
not.
like,
You're not
well-
40 yet.
Womp, womp.
So, you swing around.
Mm-hmm.
You yell,
Hey, Todd!
and
That needs,
you-
to be on that needs to be on t-shirt.
yeah, and he kind of, you kind of shock him, and he kind of, freezes just for a second, and then, just as a reaction, starts turning towards you
With the gun.
with the gun.
I shoot.
But I'm going to say because I'm going to say you're going to get first shot.
Sure. I shoot.
So,
I shoot.
all right.
I shoot it.
Okay. So roll your shoot.
Because why not shoot a cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Oh, snap.
God,
Oh, snap.
You got all pluses?
got all
Yes.
Yeah, I
It
did
was
not.
meant to be. Todd was meant
How
to
many?
go down.
That's a +7.
Tell me
Bye,
what
Todd.
Tell me what happens to Todd on a very special episode of Black Bag Detectives.
So he swings around towards me.
Yeah,
so,
he freezes for a second, and it's like, whoa.
Like I see. Here's my Richie's justification. I see him cock the gun as he's swinging.
right.
Yeah, because it's not just a. It's a. Boom! Hits him like right here. Sorry, chat.
So you continue to tap the microphone. Really sorry, Chad.
Hits him right here. He spins around because it caught him like right in the side of the chest. So force
Right.
continues his spin.
And it's not buckshot. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Yeah. So he spins around, and the force makes him smack against the glass in the back, like the mirror at the back of the bar.
Well,
Well, like on the side.
he
'cause-
spins for 5 minutes as he's going across the room into the
No. I'm assuming. Here, let me draw you a picture.
And then blood just spurting.
Yeah, it's
I
like
also
No.
want Richie's stool to go backwards when he shoots the gun.
Oh,
Richie's stool itself is just
Yeah, but it goes
Kick
back
back.
against the bar really cool and knocks a bottle of beer into my hand. No, but
You're take that.
I'm assuming he's next to the wall. He was going
well,
this
no,
way.
he's
and
in between tables in the center of
Okay.
the bar.
Okay,
Or
then
the
it
center of
spins him
the
around.
room.
He tumbles over the table.
Dunzo.
Okay.
But he
So,
accidentally shoots himself in the head too. What? I don't know.
well, let's see. You got.
It doesn't have to be that. It was a 7.
Okay.
It wasn't an 8.
Wasn't
you-
legendary.
You knock him
God.
down,
Yeah.
right?
I stagger him.
And he's pretty much out. He's done.
Yeah.
And you're standing there, and you see the bartender kind of looks over.
Took care of your rat problem.
Ooh.
And everybody's like, the people who didn't hit the floor scatter
Everybody
outside.
just picks their drink back up. The music comes back on. They all just stand over his body, and
You
everybody.
you heard a gunshot.
Yeah.
You're outside.
You heard a shotgun shot.
Yeah, there's this big explosion.
Knocked his chair back, shot.
What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Are you gonna run back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go investigate.
All right.
Because if Richie hasn't come back outside by now too, that worries me because I don't know if it was him who got shot or what. And not that I'm worried about him, but I guess I'm worried about him.
Okay.
So I go back inside and
All right,
just
cool.
check in.
So yeah, you check, and I would imagine you're probably standing over the body, kind of triumphantly.
Nobody
I
messes
actually-
with Nefertiti.
Nefertiti, I actually did something.
Wow.
That didn't involve me bodily harming myself.
Congratulations.
No one was here to see it, by the way.
Nope, nobody saw
Not
it.
a single one of my partners saw me
Nah.
totally kick ass.
super epic?
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't
That
know.
is your
I
life.
kind of just shot a cop. But beside the point. He had a gun.
Okay.
Is he dead? I'm gonna check if he's dead. Check if he's dead.
Probably a good idea.
He is bleeding profusely and will become dead if nothing is done.
Okay, so I put my knee.
Because you hit
on
him right in the shoulder, and you did a lot of
Is
damage.
he awake?
Oh no, no.
All right, so I flip him over so he's face up. I'm assuming he's face down. I put kneel down and I put my knee in his bullet wound.
Oh.
To keep him from bleeding to death.
Yeah, I'm putting pressure. I'm putting pressure on the wound, and I'm assuming waking him up.
Sure, first story.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some information from this.
Ah!
Yeah, I was hoping so too.
Just for fun.
And he looks
just for fun.
Info.
He looks up, and there's this light and these two forms above him, like an alien autopsy.
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
Hey, Todd.
Get off my shoulder. Oh, and he starts passing out again.
Smack, 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 smack.
Who sent you, Todd?
Stay with me, Todd.
Blood comes up. Fucker, you're gonna fry for this.
We'll see who fries first.
Get the fuck off my shoulder. And he starts trying to.
Aren't you already a little bit fried, Richie?
He starts you see that
reaching for his gun.
he's looking for a gun.
Yeah, you should take it.
I'm gonna grab the gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who sent you?
I was tasked with finding you guys after your stunt at the precinct. I'm supposed to bring you in
So why did you draw your gun, Todd?
because I was told to make sure to bring. Fucker, let go. Just get off my get off.
If you want to go to the hospital, which I would recommend, you're losing a lot of blood. You should continue your story.
Look, man, they want you to come in.
They. You keep saying they. Who's they?
The precinct captain and, the brass. Internal Affairs has a ton of questions for you. Well, not you. You weren't there.
Yeah.
I just saw Nefertiti, and
you thought
was
that
gonna-
you would shoot her?
no, I was going to apprehend. She's dangerous.
Does she look dangerous to you? Do you look dangerous?
No,
She doesn't look dangerous.
I don't think I look
Todd.
dangerous.
Yeah, I think she looks dangerous. Will you get off my shoulder, fuck?
Sure, let me help
Dangerously
cauterize
good looking,
that.
maybe.
You put a cigarette out in him?
Not in him. Around the wound. I'm just trying
Oh my
to...
God, he's just cauterizing the wound.
That would take forever with one little cigarette. This
Well,
huge
good thing I
hole.
have a whole pack.
Richie, being tortured changed you.
It wasn't always like this?
Nope.
No, this is new.
Not super new, just more.
It's just a different aspect of the same
Newish.
coin.
So, yeah, what do you, he goes, look, they're searching all over for you. You're not gonna be able to stay out for long. They're gonna find you. They're gonna bring you guys in no matter what. You might as well just go in and get it over with.
What do you want to do with this scum?
Well, it's nothing he can do to us right now.
Okay.
Say we just drop him off.
You guys are here.
Drop him off.
The Jack is literally
Hey,
2
Jack.
blocks away.
I'm assuming his name is Jack, the behind the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you call this guy an ambulance?
Really? You know, if there's gonna be cops all over this place now, man.
So
We'll
it's
take
a
him a
Friday
couple
night.
doors down. It's fine.
No, I'll deal with them. Maybe I'll get a bonus for not letting them bleed out.
Yeah.
You guys get going.
See ya.
Leave the gun, Richie. It's mine.
Here you go. And it probably like just drops into
And it blows out the roof.
it blows up in the middle of my hand.
Asbestos falls down. All right.
I've
so,
never rolled that, but well, ever.
Yeah.
It was exciting, wasn't
Fate,
it?
It was
fate
really
dice can be
Yeah.
cool, but the whole thing about
Mostly
fate dice
cruel.
is, it's -4 up to +4, but most of the time
It's
you're going to
negative.
hit about -1 to maybe +1 with the rolls around there. That's why aspects are so important. Every time we pay a fate point to invoke an aspect, they get a bonus of +2 to their roll, or they can re-roll. If they roll a -4 or a -3, re-rolling is probably the way to go.
Statistically, yeah.
Yeah, statistically, yeah.
We're re-roll.
So that's why, like, on the tiers, I put tiers in where they can actually get fate points so that they can use that for bonuses on other stuff.
Hit
Yeah.
those tears.
Yeah, hit those tiers.
That would be dope.
Yeah, if they hit the last tier, yeah, they're.
Oh my God.
It's.
We get 17.
Well, no, it's something horrible, and they get to pick who it happens to.
Oh, God.
Don't go that high.
Yeah, it's the last one's a
We
lot
don't
of
need
fun.
the money. It's fine.
Or go that high, but like, make
Yeah.
it.
Just short.
Just show.
$1
Just shy. Oh, my God. That
I
was
was
amazing.
like, what thing can I do, and who should I? You know what? I'll let the elder gods pick. Why blame myself for what happens when I can have them do it for me? So, you guys,
Sounds awful, right?
yeah, absolutely, it's terrible.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
Horrible
God. You
person.
do not sound like that's terrible over there for you.
A terrible person.
He,
Just
and he goes,
It's horrible.
Aren't I bad?
That sounds like Todd.
oh, my God, it does.
Hang on. You were playing his voice completely wrong.
Yeah.
Why were you trying to shoot me?
You lose your accent when you have a bullet in your chest and someone's sitting on top of you.
First things to go.
I would
Yeah.
never know.
None of us
Yes.
would. All right, so
Lord knows I know.
you guys head out back.
Yep.
You make it to the Royal Inn. You, without a problem,
Do
get
I have
in.
to walk by the Jack to get to the Royal?
What's going on in there? No. So you get in there, and the guy looks at you kind of strangely when you ask for a room. He's like, "How long do you want to stay?"
I'm just kidding. As if my hair is that thick. I wish. Use it as a curtain. Just give me like 5 hours. That's how this place works.
Do you have someone with you, or
I don't think that you're supposed to ask me questions about why I want a room in this establishment.
well,
Don't touch anything inside.
aren't you the?
No, I'm no one. I'd like a room, please.
Stealth.
Hey, she might be stealthy, but she's still awkward.
Awkward as hell.
I love that we've lost you. So there's
Just comes so naturally for me too.
we do have a special for ladies who don't want to be found. We have a
What are you talking about?
special rate that to make sure that no one comes in here looking for you, knows you're here kind of thing.
That sounds like the kind of room I'm looking for.
It's only an extra $10 an hour.
$10 an hour.
Yeah.
Jesus, $1977?
Yeah, it's expensive.
And I'm like, do I have that much money?
Well, I mean,
You probably brought some back from Bucket.
Yeah.
Could always work off your debt.
Oh.
That's him. That wasn't me.
it's
That was the character. That was that guy's character.
that was I love how you
Down
co-opted.
with the patriarchy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So funny that you say that. He's charging you way too much.
Yeah.
And being super creepy.
Even my naive self from Bucket catches on to that.
And you feel this overwhelming urge to just knock the fuck out of him because
Ooh.
you've had a bad day.
I am my limit is here and I'm up here.
So
Here.
it's up
Yeah.
to you if you want to hit him or not.
I do.
Okay. So it'll be your fight.
Okay.
And I think that you're definitely, if you want to, you can use the aspect down with patriarchy for this one.
Can I use physical?
Yes,
Okay.
we can use physical. Why not?
That's the only fight type thing I have.
All
That's
right.
a future
But
song.
we've already shot a guy.
We've already shot.
We already
it.
shot a guy.
I've already had all these anachronistic things. I'm so sorry.
Nice. So you got a 2.
Okay, so that's a
He
plus
is not in the
4.
best of
Right now, by
health,
the
so plus 4
it
is
is.
fine.
All right.
You just deck the guy once he says, you
There are
could
other
work it
ways
out.
you
You
could
work
be.
it off, and you hit him, and he drops to the ground.
Yes.
And you realize at that moment that you've just broken a man's nose and sent him to the floor. And, now you've got to figure out something to do with this guy because he's going to wake up at some point. What do you want to do?
There's a utility closet around here, right?
Absolutely.
With the lock on the outside.
And oddly enough, there seems to be a lot of ropes and other accoutrement in there that,
You know. Well, there, if you can't find a rope, there's I'm sure a utility closet has an extension cord.
an extension cord, few other items
This
to
one has a ball gag
restrain
in it for
people
some
with it.
reason.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Duct tape.
Duct
Everybody
tape.
needs a fully equipped toolbox in their
Right.
utility.
Yeah,
set,
you do.
so.
The Royal is a place you go for many, many different things.
Yeah, so I haul him into what I'm guessing is sort of the side utility closet.
Right.
Maybe there's a radiator in there that I cuff him to with pink furry handcuffs.
Right, something like that. Yeah, horrible, horrible handcuffs.
They're fuzzy, but they're kind of crunchy at the same time.
Moritz.
Everyone was thinking it.
Nope.
Nope.
Not
now
really.
we are, though. Thanks.
Now we are, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
All right, so deal with all that. And as you're
Sorry,
pulling
you didn't see
him
me.
across
No,
the
I thought.
floor into the room, Dr. Humphrey comes through the door with some woman's, one of his ladies,
Of course.
and just stops short and kind of looks at what's going.
I'm like,
What are you doing? So, I mean, I know what you're doing. You're dragging a fat old man across the floor, but why are you dragging him across? What are you doing?
he was being a dick.
I see. You've had a hard day. I know. I understand. I get it. I can dig it. Maybe I should help you with that. And he helps with the feet to help
Oh my
pull.
God.
Thank you.
across.
Not that I need any help from any man.
No, I get it. I understand.
You can dig.
I can dig.
Yeah.
I am woman, hear
dig
me.
that.
Or numbers.
Listen, Humphrey.
Yeah.
I've had a night. All right.
I know. I get it.
You got any idea where my partners are?
Sorry, Snow White, I don't.
Damn it. Well, listen. If you hear anything, you'll at least let them know that this is where I'm at least for the time being.
You're staying here?
Well, some things happened at my apartment, and I can't really go back. So,
Get the key for number 12. That's the room that doesn't get used. Still don't touch anything.
okay.
But
Guy would be the perfect host. Sorry.
Oh, no. He's helped us so much.
No, not that guy, but the guy in the closet.
Oh, the old man. The old man. Poor old man.
Just have Dr. Humphries come back to your apartment. I have something you need to look at.
No. Dr. Humphries has been very kind.
He has.
he's worked out right.
He's been a
He's
good.
been very helpful last
helper.
time.
the one thing that I've noticed about a lot of the movies that I've been watching for this is that there are the good pimps and then the evil pimps.
Yeah, oh
There's totally the
Oh, yeah.
Like
characterizations.
Huggy Bear?
Yes, like Huggy Bear.
Huggy
Correct.
Bear's a good pimp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. So after I cuff him, I'm gonna write a little note that says, "Thanks for letting me find a way to work this all out."
And put it on. And do you like gag them too?
Sure, if there's one around.
Yes.
Of course there is.
Of course there is.
You know, I need to be able to keep my ear to the wall, hear if anybody's coming. I can't have that guy screaming and distracting me.
Okay.
Dang.
Shit got real.
When they said, like, we changed after O'Rourke died, like, people changed around here. Hot damn.
See, I don't know
like
that
so
though. Everything is
angry.
just normal.
I love you're like, oh, this is just a normal day here.
Guess so.
These
This is
people
what
have
happens.
messed up.
Well, okay.
So here's what I'm going to say. We're going to, I'm going to do a quick scene with Mike. We're going to end the entire intro of what we're doing. And then we're going to skip to you guys
This has only been the intro.
skip to getting back together at
End this game, just end it all.
All right. So
Sure.
you go into your room. You start making phone calls, I would imagine, to try to find the two of them.
Yeah.
So you're at your did you say Raul?
Yeah. Wrong.
Okay, you're at Raul's place.
And my brother might be there as well. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Raul probably called your brother as soon as you showed up.
probably.
And you're kind of sitting there, what's your relationship? Like, we got a little taste of your relationship at the last game when there was that tension between you and him. He had been drinking a lot, and he got caught up in a raid at one of the gay bars in town. And, tell us what your relationship is and your relationship with your mom and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's family and you love him. It's just he's screwing up. He's giving trouble and.
So does Mike feel like his lifestyle choices are wrong because of the time period that it is, or are you trying to be the middle person between your mom and your brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to be
The middle
I'm
person.
trying to deal with both of them. Is the thing.
Okay. And is your dad still alive?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And are they still together, or did your mom take the 70s train out with divorce?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're Catholic and of a age where they just wouldn't.
Wouldn't do that.
Yep.
Right.
They're gonna stick together.
They just have separate rooms now?
I guess so. Yeah.
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 It's a sin.
Yes, it's a sin. Okay. So you're sitting there, and your brother walks in, Adam, and he says, you're like all over the news. I mean, for once, I actually feel a little relieved because now Mom can, bitch about you a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, would you like something to drink? He opens up the refrigerator.
Sure. You got a beer?
Yeah. Gives you beer.
All right. Yeah, it's all over the news, isn't it?
So, you came here because you what?
I needed a place that wouldn't lead to me.
Are we in danger?
Probably not.
Probably. Okay. What's going
on? I wish I knew. All I know is I got assigned to this new assignment because I was in trouble. They wanted me gone. They wanted me off the streets. Now, I got FBI or fake FBI raiding my precinct, shooting up the place.
FBI.
And not only that, they're doing weird medical experiments
What?
on a bunch of guys in the federal building. And there was a thing on a roof. And I can't even talk about it because I don't even believe the words that would come out of my mouth. So I've had a couple of days. So why don't you lay off, Adam? Please.
Look,
Whoa.
Nice.
I get it. I
What do you do?
I don't
I wish
I
I
don't
got
get
it.
it, but I understand rough days. I do. Can you just leave? Can you just go out of town? Get in a car. Get
Right.
across the Lincoln.
Drive somewhere?
Get the fuck away.
I suppose that's an option, but then what? I'm a fugitive, wander around? I mean, this has got to come to a head sometime, and I got to figure out who's behind it. Otherwise, I can't get righteous.
Well, they're going to be watching Moms, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go there.
Well, what about your partners? Where are they? The other people that watched you jump off a roof with. That was a great catch. People seemed to like the catch you did.
Yeah.
So at least that was good.
Should have tried out for the Yankees.
Hero cop to the end, definitely.
Anyway, I don't know. I'm supposed to meet up with them later, figure out what's going on. Right now, I probably got to call some people and talk to some contacts, find out what's going on.
All right. Well, phone's over there.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't use your phone.
True. If you want, there's payphone down the street, not too far.
Yeah, probably best anyway.
All right. So before I end the scene and go to you guys getting back together, are there contacts you would like to call or?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I've got I was wondering if, so I'm a headline chasing hero cop. So
Right.
I probably have dealt with big drug stings or something like that, and maybe I have contacts somewhere in a federal agency and be like, hey, what the hell is up with these guys?
Right. Okay.
And what's the rumor on that? So I'd like to try to find out about that.
All right. So why don't we roll and tell me the number you get, and then we'll say that you're, let's say a 2, and then the more over that is the higher up of a contact you can get, kind of
All
thing.
right. There we go. I rolled I rolled a -1, and I've got a 1, so I've got a 0.
Okay.
Fate dice be fate and
Mwah, mwah.
But I'm gonna re-roll, or I'm gonna add +2.
Okay.
So I just get barely, I tie. So I got a success at a minor cost.
Okay. So, Joe Merck's been on the TV a few times trying to fix all this.
Right.
And you think about all your contacts, you're a little worried about calling somebody that's actually in the FBI or FBI adjacent. So you start with Merck.
Okay.
And the phone rings a couple times and he answers it. This is Merck.
Hey, Joe, what do you know?
I hope you're not at a phone that is anywhere in an office.
Nope.
Good, we don't have much time.
Yeah, I only put in a quarter.
Great. Back then, that was like 40 minutes. Here's the deal. I'm trying to get your captain taken out of his precinct.
Yeah, that motherfucker knew something.
And I'm working on him right now. The FBI.
Are they the FBI?
I don't know. They're acting more like some weird CIA or some bullshit. They seem hell-bent on getting Nefertiti to stop looking for... They're not telling me the whole story, but they got really angry and said that you guys had broken into one of their buildings and stolen something important.
Well, that couldn't be. We've been running from them all afternoon.
Okay. Well, that's one of the arguments they're giving me for not calling off the search for you. The good news is that the higher-ups are on our side and fighting with the FBI. So not everybody is looking for you. The problem is knowing who's good and who's bad. Right now, you guys need to try to stay low, but the best defense is an offense sometimes. And
right.
Maybe it's time to start rattling some cages.
All right, so who's the motherfucker we should rattle?
Start with that slimy fuck Tubbs that's always next to the captain. Rattle his cage first, and then...
They call him Mr. Tubbs. They call him Mr. Tubbs.
If that doesn't get you anywhere, maybe a late night meeting at the captain's house might make him see a new light.
Well, thanks, Joe.
Call me in a few hours. Let me know what's going on. I'll see if I have more news. I'll tell you what it is.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Okay, so that's where we're going to end this section.
What's it?
Ready for more. I'm ready for more of that. Coming up next.
So, all of you guys don't sleep very well. You're kind of redlining it all night, like, yeah. And you realize you can't meet at your regular diner. So you head way down towards your neck of the woods. They call it Little Israel, and there's Morty's Bagels down there, and you guys go there. And best bagels. And you just we'll say that at some point before you guys ran in your different directions, you all said, "This is where we're going to rendezvous."
Meet at Morty's.
If nothing. And we'll say that, everybody has told everybody their experience up until this point, so you guys are all filled in on the craziness that happened at your apartment, what Joe Merck has said. Go ahead.
So she shot herself and then started talking.
After she shot.
So we need to find a host for this thing.
Honey.
And then we need to kill the thing.
The woman, as you're ordering the bagels, she kind of walks. What happened to your hands? Do you need an ice pack or something?
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that it was that color.
Richie, is your friend okay? You know this woman. You've been in this bagel shop a million times.
Richie's hand don't look much better. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Are you? Well,
I'll take that ice, though.
okay.
Thank you.
She's fine. She's fine. You're fine, right?
She looks great. Hunter, she don't take no BS. Down with the patriarchy. Down with the patriarchy.
So, what's your next move? What do you guys have your coffees, your cigarettes, and you're at a table.
Chocolate milk.
Cigarettes.
cigarettes.
Let's smoke indoors.
You know you're safe in this neighborhood
Refreshing taste of a
because
Chesterfield.
they're not gonna rat you out. So you got a little time to
saying
plan.
about Tubbs?
Yeah, Joe Merck says he might be behind it, him and the captain, right? I mean, he did lock us out of the basement.
Fucking Tubbs.
Tubbs is dirtier than a...
And the captain's
Dirty
been a son of a bitch
dirt.
since the beginning.
You didn't think that one out, did you?
Nope.
Okay.
Kind of got stuck.
You'll get it.
Sorry, were you talking? I'm so sorry.
Dirtier than a subway station pole at
He's dirtier
rush
than,
hour.
He's dirtier than an
Penn
after-lunch
Station.
diaper.
After lunch diaper?
Oh, that's the worst.
Ooh.
Anywho's.
More dirty analogies.
No, I'm good. Thank you. How about
So I have a really quick story because I am the only parent here.
Oh, this is going to be an after-lunch
I don't want to hear
diaper
about
story.
an after lunch diaper. I just
It's-
changed one today.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've
my
changed
daughter,
my fair share.
my daughter, when she was
Yeah, let's embarrass your daughter. Be good.
when she was really
doesn't
young, got
watch
really
this.
sick, and yeah, and I called up my wife. I'm like, you need to just go buy a wet vac, and she's like, well, I can quit one. No, just buy it. That was
Yeah?
Just buy it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
All right, cool. So back to this thing.
Have you ever seen The Exorcist?
yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, Tubbs might have information, might be the first person you start with,
Right.
was what he's saying.
So,
Either that or we find Smith and Johnson and go after them.
right.
oh yeah.
Smooth.
What has become of my life? My dress is on inside out, just for those who didn't already know that. I don't know how.
Love it.
Okay, great. Facts.
You know, no one would have noticed either.
No, anyway, hi.
These are HD cameras. They would have known.
They would know. Someone's gonna know.
Someone's gonna know.
Is that a scene?
Yeah, it's like all scenes. It's like all scenes, you guys.
So
They're all sticking up
we got
this much.
Tubbs. We have Smith and Wesson.
Yep,
Johnson.
that sounds right.
Smith and Johnson.
Yep, Wesson.
We have whatever the fuck is going on with.
We gotta get that host thing handled too, because I feel
your
like
thing.
that's gonna be a problem.
Oh,
Shauna's never gonna get to go home again.
I never get to go home. I don't know that I want to go home.
You shot
I
Todd.
can't really go home right now either, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Was he specific about what kind of host he needed?
Did you stop and ask for specifics?
He said he had liked Anna's body.
So a lady.
I don't think he cares about gender.
He likes actors. Shitty actors.
Hey, she was trying really hard, all right?
Nothing worse you could say. She was doing the best she could.
But now that you mention it, there was that play that she's been a part of, right? They said something about there was going to be some kind of special effect that took place,
I thought she was an understudy.
She was, yeah.
but she was going to be in one performance.
She was
give him
hoping.
one.
She was really hoping that her, the person she was being an understudy for, would not make it to. one
Right,
of the-
she had plans.
Which,
Yeah.
given the situation, I think probably would have happened. But, we might want to look into that theater to see if maybe we can figure out what this thing is and what it's trying to do. You know, before we give it another human body to occupy to bring about the apocalypse or something.
So we've got 3 things as far as I can see for you guys to pick from. Go see Tubbs, try to track down the FBI agents, or go to the theater.
Or go to the Demon Theater.
The theater.
The theater.
Shall we go to the theater?
Yes, let's.
Only because it's the Demon Theater, I think we have to.
But can we wear tuxes and fancy dresses?
Oh my God, we've gone too far. Let's.
Of course.
I'm a man who likes a good plan
Yeah.
and then watch it come together.
Your plans are usually crazy and far-fetched and insane. Those are the kind of plans he is discussing.
If it doesn't involve a monocle, it's not worth doing.
Agree.
You notice that they're, if you look in the paper, you notice that tonight's, it's the 13th, and it's opening night.
Friday the 13th?
No, it's Wednesday.
Even worse.
It's not even
July.
a Friday. It's middle of the week.
So if that's, I mean, they open up at 6. Their first show starts at 6.
Okay.
And so you're betting it's probably going to end
It's a terrible time to start a theater
Yeah,
production on
they're
a Wednesday.
awful.
No one's going to be able to make it across town in time to see
I'm
it.
sure that that's the reason why they're opening at that particular time.
Oh.
I'm sure that that's what they're concerned about.
They're sharing space.
Yeah,
Oh.
they
We have
totally
another
are.
show that
The
goes
night,
at
the
8.
night, yeah, the 9 o'clock show.
Clear out, clear out, clear out.
We're not all
Take your
actors
trash
sitting around
with
this
you. Clear
table.
out, clear out.
We got the Shriners in 50 minutes. Get your asses out of here.
Oh my God.
That is, yeah. New York theater scene. Crazy.
So,
Let's just go to the Demon Theater. Clearly we want to go.
Clearly we want to go.
I
Tubbs
mean,
will
if
be
you
around.
want, we can ask the Elder Gods which ones they want you guys to
Straw
do.
poll.
It doesn't have to be a straw poll. It can just
Straw-
be say yay
Sound
or
off.
nay.
Sound off.
It's up to Dom how he wants to deal with it, but I'd like the Elder Gods to. Would you guys mind? If
No.
Choose our adventures.
Choose your adventure. So they have 3 things they can do. They can go fuck up Tubbs, try to find the FBI agents, or go to the Demon Theater, which is also called the Palace. I think I'm remembering that right.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It's okay. I hate that. It's always the worst.
We can go
What was
do
the
some.
one after Fuck Up Tubbs and before Go to Theater?
Find the FBI.
The FBI agents. Find the
Smith
FBI
and
agents.
Johnson.
Smith and Jansen.
Smith and
Or
Jansen.
Smith or Johnson.
Or Johnson.
And or.
And
Looking
or.
for Johnson for a while. Hold on. I'll be here for a couple more hours.
I'll be here for an hour and a half more.
I'm here every Tuesday. At least for one more Tuesday.
One more
And then,
time.
who knows what the schedule will be. We'll figure it out then.
What we've got.
Thought we
This
had
is
like
our-
17 more.
No, there's.
It
there's-
never ends.
Oh, yeah,
There's
did
3
you know,
shows.
right?
It was like 20 shows in the season.
Just happy I get to be next to Ben.
Guys, I don't even know what day it is. Don't.
I love this. I love this
Rely on
one
me
because I
for
can just
things.
go. I keep falling into it. Where does it end?
Just keep going. It's pretty epic.
It's really
It is.
soft and comfy.
Yeah, it is.
I've got a
It's a really
picture
nice pillow.
of Veronica.
Guys, it's like for like those nights where you're just like, I just want to sit in my car and you just fluff up.
Oh,
the
yeah.
wig.
I have a picture of Veronica and her hair is literally out to here because I had combed it all out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like this huge. And she was,
Why would you do that?
because it's fun. She was like
You
5.
gotta do something with it.
She was 5, so, it's little girl with this huge head, this huge hair.
That
And
was
then
my
then you
life.
made a child's story. 'Cause
What?
It sounds like every like child book story.
Oh, no.
Child book story?
I'm way too
Wow.
lazy for that.
You know, all those
genre.
child books.
Yep. Go to Barnes
Sounds
and Noble
bad.
and it's like child.
Excuse me, can you point me to the child book section?
It's that
Get out of the store now.
It's that creepy section with all the
yes,
guys
alien
kind of
from
kicking
another
around.
planet. Who's trying to interact
I'm
with
so
people.
uncomfortable with this conversation right now.
First of all, welcome.
And no, you may not go to the child book section.
Like, sure.
I desire the child book section.
I worked at
Calling the authorities.
Crown Books, and
wow.
the child
The child book
the
section.
child section was right next to the bathrooms, which is a
Oh,
horrible
no.
idea. Who makes?
Yeah, but kids always have to go
happens
potty.
all
all the
always have to
time.
pee
That happens all the time. There's
Yeah,
I think
but
all of the Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the way
where
it
they're
works.
at. Yeah, that's where they're at.
Because you don't have much time. When you're like, I gotta go potty.
Yeah, it's like right
go
then.
right
Yeah.
now. We all have to go right now.
You don't want to go through anthropology to get to it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
anthropology.
New
Do I
religion.
look at my?
I get stuck at the WIKI every
What?
single time. Wicca.
Wicca.
You're a witch?
That's where you can get the.
You're a witch.
Okay.
You're a witch,
Okay.
Harry.
Burn her! Sorry.
You're a witch, Hermione.
Well,
I want to watch that. I want to listen.
According to
that
the Elder Gods, you know what? You guys have time. It's early in the morning. You've had some bagels and lox and
Go do paperwork.
what?
Okay.
They think it's time to go after Tubbs first.
Good. Let's wrap up this little story.
That sounds so smart and so antithetical to what Moritz would want to do right now. Thank you, Elder Gods.
I'm just
I
polishing up the
appreciate
monocle
you.
that I had in my pocket.
All right, so
I'll still wear it.
you guys take
Richie's car.
Richie's mother's car, which has been in storage forever. So you have to do a little work. You have to like let the dust kind of kick out.
Pump the brakes a bunch to get the.
Yeah.
Is this like
Fluid back
late
going?
1940s car that we're talking about?
What
You gotta
is the
crank the
car?
front.
I don't know.
Why don't you pick what horrible car his mother would have kept in storage all these years?
An Edsel?
Okay.
Edsel. Edsel would be relatively new, right? Didn't that come out in the 60s?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, you know.
It's still
All right,
old
hold
enough.
on. Let's go. Push the button to go. It's not working.
It's a
This
boat,
is a
right?
terrible
An
design.
Edsel is like a floating couch,
It's
right?
wonderful.
Yeah.
But it had a push. It
Sorry,
had a
the
push
Corvair.
start.
The Corvair.
The Belleville.
It's like the old
Everything
caddies
rocks.
that you'd be doing like 90 miles per hour and not realizing that you're going that fast because it's.
Well, it's New York, right?
Yeah.
So one of the aspects on New York is terrible traffic and no one drives.
Monica,
Right.
Moritz.
So
Pardon me.
I did
Do you
not
have any
choose
great
the
coupon
monocle.
for my
How are
bacon
you-
The monocle
man?
chose me.
I really just like peanuts. Mr. Peanut.
how are you guys?
Mr. Peanut to you.
How are you guys going? You know, Tubbs is probably. I mean, the precinct is shot to hell, so they're probably at another location, which is easy enough to find out.
Well,
How are you going to get him out?
I got a pretty good idea.
Okay.
Okay. So Dr. Humphreys must either, deliver the girl that Tubbs goes after, or knows the pimp who delivers the girl that Tubbs goes after. So let's go through that.
Okay.
Right? He's got a girl he meets.
So have Humphrey
At the Royal
call.
in number 12, in room 12.
Have Humphrey call and then say, "Hey, I've got your girl. Do you want to come over?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we just know that he meets somebody, right? I mean, it's gotta.
And then
he
you
seems
guys.
like that guy. I don't know.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
met him, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's totally that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Good call.
wait for him in the room, and
Do we all have like rolly chairs and we're facing away from the door?
Yes.
And then when he comes in,
you all
hello,
turn.
Tubbs is all.
and just cats.
With a monocle on this one.
So-
Yeah, and these the other
All
one.
seriousness, how are you guys going to be placed throughout the room?
Hello.
Do you want to try to stand like behind the door or by the closet or whatever, so when he comes in you can just grab him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strategically placed.
We're strategically placed to ambush a guy in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Why not? We're cops. We know how to do this.
And by like the dresser. Try not to touch the floor though, because
You're hovering.
yeah.
I'm in the toilet corner because I am assuming that this place does not have an official bathroom. It's just a toilet in the corner.
The toilet
With like a
corner.
curtain that
Yeah.
pulls around.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Sprung for the nice place, did we?
The one with the curtain.
He likes it when they wash up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Delete
All right.
Oh,
Moving
hold
on.
wipe that out.
Oh my God. Okay, and back to the scene.
All right. So you guys the lights are out.
My left hand.
The lights are out. The curtains are drawn, and you hear Dr. Humphrey all the way at the end of the hall say, "Yeah, she's waiting for you in room 6, just like you like. She's all ready." And you hear the door click, and he starts to come in. And he walks in, looks around. Are you guys hiding or no? That's important, obviously, right now. I imagine that you'd be kind of like hidden.
Yeah.
He goes, what the? She's not here. God. And he starts
Is someone behind the door?
Yeah.
shoots up?
And you just
I'll
slam
I'll
him?
be behind the door and I'll just slam it and then pop.
Okay.
Oh,
Knock him out.
sucker punch to
No,
the
we
face.
need information. We
Right,
can't
but we
knock
can,
him
we can
out.
knock him out and then like bring him back.
Lawrence,
I'm going to do just
I'm
a
gonna
straight up
stand on
defend
his
roll, but not give any
shoulder.
bonuses or anything.
I haven't shot him yet.
Oh,
That's better.
Oh.
I got a 0.
Okay,
rolling for
I
it?
got a 3.
All right. Well, he's just punching him.
Good.
All right. So I'm going to say that that's enough to you hit him with the intent of knocking him out. and
Or at
get a
least
3.
just knock him on the bed and so we can get him. And
Right. And you guys wrestle him on the bed, and it's kind of like a rusty spring factory. It's like, as you're hitting, you're like,
Go
oh.
someplace. What's a rusty spring?
And
you have to ask.
Hey, elder gods, what's a rusty spring?
so you guys subdue him, and he's, it's like, what the? You guys are so fucking dead. The second you pop your head up, they're going to shoot every last one of you. So you better
I better
make
fucking
this
kill
good.
you? Is that what you're going to say?
Fucking bastards. Get me out of this fucking place.
Be nice.
new guy doesn't even know you and he doesn't like you, Tubbs.
Richie, we could have given you money. You said you'd watch these people, and you did jack shit.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, he was on the payroll. He's watching you. Making sure you stayed in line, which you haven't.
You already knew this.
Yeah.
We've done our best to like.
To fuck everything up?
No, I feel like you guys have been. Anyway,
You don't need to justify yourself to this ass.
thank you, Richie.
Down with the patriarchy.
Yeah.
What the? All right, so what do you fuckers want?
Thank you.
Well, Tubbs, who the hell hit the precinct? Because I know you wasn't there.
Yeah, you was safe and sound.
Pretty convenient.
The FBI hit the precinct, obviously.
On whose call?
We don't have anything to do with the FBI, man.
Well, who'd the captain talk to at the FBI?
I'm sure it's probably Johnson or Smith or one of those guys. They called and said that they were going to come after you. He didn't know they were going to shoot the place up like they did.
Oh, he knew.
Look, man, you're dead anyway. Why are you bothered? You guys should be on a bus going somewhere that's uncomfortable to stay, waiting for the doors to get kicked down so that you can be dragged away and shot in the head.
Sounds like word salad coming out of this guy's mouth.
That's
Did you
what's
look
going to
around at
happen.
where we are right now?
Yeah, we're in the love den. And you are not the 18-year-old I'm paying for right now, honey.
Ugh.
Hey, Hunter doesn't take no BS.
You.
Down with the patriarchy.
Hold me back, Regina.
You go.
She's just like really uncoordinated. Not really, but that doesn't happen. Just in her brain.
Brief flash.
There's all this fire and death in her eyes.
Smoke, smoke, smoke.
Yeah, it's the sound from Kill Bill.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
go ahead.
So what is the deal? Why are they really trying to get rid of us? I feel like you have more information than you're giving to us right now.
Well,
If you want to get out of here alive, I think you need to spill it. I think you need a dish.
like you'd kill me. He's not able to drink. I am.
You want to try me right now in this moment? We've lost people along the way. Things are getting dangerous out there. There's a demon out there looking for a host, and I'm sure you would be a great home.
Look, you crackpots run around and make up these stories and tell the captain about these horrible things that happen. We all know it's bullshit. And if you just played the game, this wouldn't be happening. If you just left things the way they're supposed to be, this wouldn't be happening.
Exactly how are things supposed to be?
You're supposed to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, okay. And what else?
You're supposed to do what you're told when you're told, instead of constantly getting in everyone's way.
Oh, is that what you think we are?
That's what I know you are. You just haven't learned it yet.
So how are we getting in your way right now, Tubbs?
Oh, that was a shit provoke.
Wow.
That was. I'm going to use my reroll.
Oh,
That was
Thank you for the reroll.
-3, y'all.
That was a -3.
not great.
Thank you for the reroll.
This is a -4.
TOA
-4.
47.
I've seen it happen.
-4.
Shit. But that's a 0. It's better.
Way better.
All right. So
What was he doing?
Yeah, what was he doing?
he's trying to provoke her,
Yeah, it's not working.
make her lose her cool.
No, I'm cool as hell.
Kung
That's
Fu
why that
Koga.
was never gonna work.
Kung Fu Koga doesn't allow for that.
Actually, I'm not gonna spin
Remember
any
your-
aspects on this. Okay.
Breathing. Center your breathing.
Just why don't you guys are all dead anyway. I mean, sure, you can kill me, but it's just gonna make things worse for you.
I think we have a better place for you than death. Why don't you come along?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Oh, I think otherwise. Hunter? Down with the patriarchy. Lawrence, he's got a shoulder. You got a knee. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Now,
knock him unconscious.
out of the scene, you guys should talk about what you actually want to do. Like, what's the plan?
Well, what do we want with him?
Well, we wanted to get information.
He doesn't seem to be giving that.
Well, what does the captain really want? Like, what? The captain obviously is in on it with the FBI guys. They were trying to deal with the mob, and you guys had a whole thing at a pier, apparently.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, to kind of recap on stuff that happened.
But how do they connect to that? Right? Is all the
Yeah. So the Pravati mob family.
Fish dudes.
Were deep ones. Were fish dudes, and they were importing different drugs and causing all these issues down at the piers. And the captain was getting a cut to look the other way,
okay.
a large cut, and so was Tubbs and a lot of other people. Joe Merck has been trying very hard to recruit people into the Black Bag Detectives that are not corrupted and who can help kind of shine a light on what's going on. And so that, plus the fact that there's a high mortality rate in the unit, it's kind of the place where the people who are not corrupted are shoved, hoping that something would happen to them. Basically, the Pravati gang was their way of trying to get rid of, hopefully, Nefertiti, but they got Chris instead, okay? Now, how that connects to the FBI, you guys are not sure. There's some connection that you've missed up to this point that, so you get the drugs and the pier, you get the Pravati family.
But why do they want to knock off?
And the only thing that you can think of is every time you've asked about Tyrone, suddenly something terrible happened. So I think they were, from you think that they were afraid that you would catch on or find them, which you have.
Right.
And so now they're freaking out because they let go 3 people and all of their test subjects. Are they FBI? That's what
Still
they keep
remains to be
calling
seen.
themselves, but that's hard to discern at this point. So, whether or not it's just the captain, was approached by Smith and Johnson and was like, "Hey, I really want to get rid of these people too. They're crimping, they're crimping my style," or it was, "Hey, we need to get rid of this woman who keeps looking for one of our subjects and we don't want her to get near." There's some connection there.
Okay.
So that's catching everybody up,
All right. Well, let's see if he has any proof or knows anything more about that connection.
So how would you like to provoke that?
Well, the hard way it is. I've got to.
Okay.
But actually, that's only going to give me his aspects.
Right.
Right. So, yeah. Actually, I want to know what's his weak point? What's his weakness?
What's his trouble?
Yeah. What is his issue?
Well, do you want to provoke to get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that is not good.
Yeah, no, that's a -3.
It's a -3. Okay. But I get a. So I have a 3 plus 2. Is it vulnerable to a hostile approach?
Yes.
Can I give him
A hostile approach? Yes, it is vulnerable.
All right, so that's +2. But I'm going to.
Do you need anything else? Can I give him anything?
No, I'll reroll. I'm good.
Because I got an aspect always looking for answers.
I'm going to use Chasing Shadows Ain't Police Work. And back in the 70s, this was police work of getting the answers.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Better. Okay, so that is a +6.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Okay, so his trouble is he's skimming off the top.
So he knows about. He's taken from the captain.
He's taken from the captain more than his actual share.
Okay, well that's great because that's some
That'll
extra
do
leverage
it.
we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually probably like I'm getting to him, and I think I'm kind of roughing him by the jacket, and I'm like, wait a second, and I reach in and I'm grabbing his. And I find a big wad of money in his coat. And this is. So does the captain know about this?
Tubbs.
Because you may not be afraid of what
This is
we're
more
gonna
than
do.
you would normally pay your girl here, I'm sure.
But I'm sure that the captain seems to frighten you a lot more.
Oh no.
I'm thrifty with my lovemaking.
Jesus.
Aren't we all?
Well, okay. That was more than I wanted to hear right now. Oh my God.
These Tubbs.
Wow, Tubbs, always.
No, that's.
They wanted to get rid of us.
I'm saving up for. I've just been saving for. Look, just don't worry about my money. Worry about your lives, because.
Well, I think.
Do you think that they would bargain our lives for some money?
For some money, sure. Not for this piece of shit, but for some money and getting this piece of shit.
Skimmed, yeah.
Fuck. All right, look.
I think the captain really doesn't like to be stolen from.
Yeah, I think messing with his money is like messing with his emotions, I think, or something
Yeah,
you
it's
would say.
the biggest slight, I would say, against
All right,
the
okay.
captain.
Yeah.
All right, look. What do you want from me? What I'm here. What do you want?
Okay, do we want him to call the captain and get the captain down here, or do we want to get some sort of connection? What else does he know
Yeah, I would
about
say
the
the
FBI
information between the connection.
or the Pravadis? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
So you want me to call the captain down here?
No, who are you really working for, Tubbs?
Look, I just work for the captain. He tells me what to do, and I do it.
Where are you going to pick up
No,
money?
I don't. We have a drop every week. I drop off heroin, and then I pick up the money, and I bring it back. The local.
So you're a mule.
I prefer drug transportation person, but sure.
I mean, you can shine a shit, but it's
Transportation
still
person?
a shit, Tubbs.
That's the title you came up with for yourself?
That's really bad.
Still doesn't sound good.
Leave me alone, man. It's been a stressful day.
Oh, you've had a stressful day.
You fuckers did this to yourself.
We called the FBI to raid our precinct on us? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
You know, Margie got shot. She almost died. Margie, the lady that bakes every single person a cake on their birthday in our office.
Ouch. Jeez, I just roughed him up.
Damn.
It is a good cake.
Hunter don't take no BS.
Yeah, from scratch. You know you love Margie's cake. You got her shot, Tubbs.
All right. Well, I mean, look, maybe I can help you guys out.
Yeah, I'd start
Maybe-
figuring out how to do that.
Maybe what can I do to maybe work this out?
Oh, I'm sure we can figure out
I
something.
don't work for the FBI. I work for the captain. And I just, so I can't help you there, but,
All right. Well, we know where the
Margie-
drop is. We know what you're doing. We know what's happening.
Where's the drugs coming from?
the Pravati's bring it in through the docks.
All right, that's who pays you.
The captain gets money from, well, I pick up the money and basically it's protection money. Also, sometimes we do raids on people that are
Competition?
competition, and then we take the money out of the lockup and give it to the Pravati. Hey, Ben. GMs love Hershey's. I'm just saying. All right. With lights in my eyes.
I got lights in my eyes.
So,
Little ditty.
Yeah.
so drop-offs will happen. I'll move the money and the
Okay.
stuff around depending on who's doing what.
All right, so the captain is selling drugs. Is
He's
kinda
not
what-
selling
That's what I'm
drugs.
hearing.
No.
'Cause that's what the way it works, right? The
I mean, it sounds to me like the captain's selling drugs.
Pravati brings in the drugs. You pay for the drugs, or pay for the protection money.
We pay for protection. They pay, yeah.
And then our little drug transportation specialist over here.
Thank you.
Mule.
Right. Mule.
All right.
All right, look, what do you guys want? I'll help you out as much as I can, but I can't if, I'll be just as dead if
Can
I...
you bring Christopher back, Tubbs?
Yeah, Tubbs.
Not at this
I
time.
didn't think so.
Wait a second. There's something missing. Where's the...
What happened?
Yes,
What happened? Magically, they disappeared.
flipped it the right way.
Good change artist.
Jerk. Don't point that out.
Driving me crazy. Crazy. Hi.
All right, so
All
what
right,
do you
so
want?
we get what happened.
What do you want me to do?
I asked, he said, what do you want? And I said, well, can you bring Christopher back, Tubbs?
Damn, Hunter don't take no BS. She's going in. Damn. All right.
Twist the knife.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure you got enough to give.
Yeah.
I don't think he does either.
Doesn't seem like he's very valuable.
You got a lot of family, Tubbs?
I have some. Why?
I was just curious. You got a mom, pa around here?
Mm-hmm.
Close by?
Where's
in the
this going?
city?
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. Just checking in about what's happening around your life.
There's got to
You know
be
who does
some.
live around here? Christopher's family.
Oh, for Christ's sakes! He's been dead for 4 weeks. Look, what do you guys
Oh, I'm
want?
sorry we haven't gotten over the death of our partner 4 weeks later.
Weren't
And
you
then
the
I
one that
open hand-
pushed him?
Oh, yeah, definitely open palm slapping.
You smack him. Because why do you?
Oh, that was loud.
Ugh.
That was loud.
Look, what agreement can we come to so that you stop hitting me with your charcoal hand?
Oh, this one I just rub it.
That's so gross.
Doesn't it make you hungry, Tubbs?
Look, what do you guys want?
Well, right now, we got you over a barrel. Because you.
I understand that, and I'm asking you.
No. See, you leave here. We know that you've been skimming from the captain. And he can make your life really hell. So right now, you're going to go back. You're going to not say a fucking word. Because if you do, we'll turn you over to your captain. Let him know you've been stealing from him.
And then somebody else might have a run-in with the Pravati family, Tubbs.
So we'll call you, okay?
Okay. All right.
Do I believe him, I guess is the question.
Because he's a slimy bastard, this Tubbs.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. No, he is scared of you right now. He is worried about his situation, but you feel like he's easily flipped.
All right.
So what extra incentive, what do you want to do? It's about 1 o'clock on the 13th of July.
Well, there's some space in that closet, huh? We could lock him up just for a
Oh,
little
no,
bit.
come on, guys.
Oh, I think you can make a new friend. Come
Yeah.
on. We
Guys,
got a
come
space
on.
just
No,
for you
look,
so we can figure
I'll
out what we
totally.
need.
Yeah.
Look, please don't.
We
You don't
we just need to hold you just for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer while we
You
figure out a
already
couple
paid
things.
for the room.
Guys, I get really claustrophobic.
Oh, I think you'll be just fine. You'll have a friend.
Yeah. You know what, actually, though? The closet seems a little big, actually. What about this trunk at the foot of the bed?
What about the toilet corner?
With just a curtain.
Which is
It's not enough security.
Good enough. Not good enough.
Guys,
Toilet
really,
corner.
look.
I start taking blankets out of the trunk at the foot of the bed.
Why is this shitty hotel have a hope chest?
It's for flavor.
For something.
Never say it's
Wrong
for flavor
choice of word.
in this situation.
So do you guys want to tie
That's
him
what
up
the
and leave
mirrors
him
on the
here?
walls are
I
for.
guess so. I mean,
I was trying to
otherwise,
intimidate him by making him think
horizontal
we were going to
mirrors.
put him in the trunk.
otherwise we can, put him somewhere else, I guess. I mean, it's really, because it's going to flip on us, it's going to turn. So, unless we want to use him to get to the captain?
Yeah.
Provoke him to come out, get the captain out.
I
And then,
figure we lock him in something and then talk loud enough for him to hear like a fake, like that we're going to be going and doing something, because we'll know he'll probably just flip and like say where,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, like give a fake plan.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Like that we're gonna go back to your place.
Like, all right,
to
let's rendezvous, yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
and then
Wait, send him after demons?
Yeah, send him into the demon's lair.
Well,
See if maybe
What
he
I
gets
love is-
infected with
okay.
fish.
So I've been running Cthulhu games for years and years and years, and I've noticed that players, when something horrible can happen, they tend to let that horrible thing happen. Like it's not an option of, oh, we've got to figure out a way to stop this guy from taking a host. It's we need to find a host quickly.
I know, I'm like, do we really want to get a host?
We really need
I'm
to.
sorry.
We need to find the host quickly. No, it's fine. It's funny. I just,
Is that bad? That's my impetus. I'm like, the host needs a place, or else he's going to end up like on you, Shauna, or like something
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
I'm
That
very
was
protective.
the threat. That was
Yeah.
the threat.
That's terrifying me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want you to be able to have a nice home again and not worry about fish things multiplying.
Trying to
Okay.
eat my soul.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just
you
trying
guys,
to be helpful. Obviously, he needs something. I just want to help him out.
all right.
As a backup plan, having them raid, your apartment is
Yeah.
pretty good. So
Yeah.
let's just do that.
Is that what you want to do?
We'll leave
Yeah.
a false trail back there.
Shove him in the closet. I'll get the I'll go get the phone cord, pull the phone cord out of the wall, and loop it around the door handles of the closet so that he can't open it.
All
I'm
right.
assuming that there are
So you lock him in the closet pretty easily, and then do this like really complicated
just
wire
way
thing.
too elaborate.
And then you
a
have this
really
whole
long cord.
fake conversation about how you're going to go back to your place, and then you're going to go find the captain. Then you undo the complicated things so that he's able to get out and call the captain. And you guys go out, and you're waiting.
I'll leave the phone plugged in, and I'll tie the closet door with the receiver end of the phone so that he can really open it up a little bit and reach out
And grab it and call.
and call.
But how is he gonna reach the dial thing?
Don't worry about it.
Movie magic.
Movie magic.
It's one of those amazing phones that has a rotary in the
yeah.
So as you
high
guys,
tech.
Fancy the future.
as you guys are leaving,
Someone's the youngest one at the table.
Dom.
Sorry. I'm like, that is not how those phones. That is not how those phones work. But I appreciate the effort in that.
I know about corded phones. So.
Yeah, from movies.
She had one that was attached to like Garfield.
I appreciate
like
that
it was
you guys
Garfield's
think I'm
belly.
that young.
Yeah. Or a hamburger. It was a hamburger.
Oh my God.
Or the Sports Illustrated
In the football phone.
Yes.
Exactly.
Or the shoe phone.
Oh my God.
So
That one did have.
you guys, as you guys are walking out, you realize that you left the manager in the utility closet.
What's this we? I don't remember. Do we?
You left this guy in the utility closet.
I'll catch up with you guys in just a second.
All right.
I locked the manager in a closet
Need some
earlier
help?
today too.
That makes sense. I'm gonna wait outside. Polishing my mind.
I would love some
I'm gonna
help.
go help.
Okay, so you guys, you undo
Yeah.
the manager.
Yeah.
You know, let him go, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna mess with you anymore. I'm sorry."
Like, all right, that's,
Yeah,
He's
it's
into
for the
it.
best.
that's a good call, sweetheart. Now off to work. Pat, pat, right on his butt.
Oh,
All right, so
working 9 to 5.
But he's like
way to make a
kinda into
living.
No,
that's all we can afford.
it makes him feel emasculated, and he hated it.
Yeah,
There we go.
It's a power move.
it's a power move.
He
Yeah.
hated it.
Okay.
So you guys head over
Yeah.
to
It's not me.
your apartment, and you're just gonna park down the street and watch what happens.
Oh my gosh.
What's this Smith and Johnson? Can we go find these guys now?
Yeah.
Let's get them over to the apartment.
Okay,
too.
wait. So
That'll
you
be
want
fun.
to?
Like they're all gonna go.
I want everything now.
And now his host is
You
gonna
wanna-
be another like conglomerate of human
Well, I
bodies.
mean, let's be honest. If we're really thinking about it, Tubbs calls the captain.
Yeah.
The captain would then call the FBI because
Yeah.
they're the ones searching, and the captain's
Yeah.
in on it. More than likely, the
Captain will
FBI is
show
going
up.
to show up as well.
Yeah.
Would be
cool.
my guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then we need to scope it out.
That's. I mean, that
Trying to
seems.
be all reasonable as a GM or whatever.
That seems like that's what would happen.
It seems like multiple ends could get tied up in one.
Well, it depends on if they go in like again all FBI SWAT team, or if they just go in with Smith and Johnson and the captain.
Well, it's dirty
With
FBI.
Smith and Johnson and Smith and
Well, they
West.
went in all in with the precinct.
It's true.
So they're probably, your guess is they're probably going to hit hard.
So we're trusting that the demon zombie is going to deal with them.
He makes people drown in their own lungs.
It's true.
and
And
fish.
he's kind of immune to bullets.
He drowns them with fish.
Drowns them with fish.
Yes.
All right, so you guys go and you park not far from your building. You got it trapped in your head now.
He drowned them with fish.
And
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads.
sure enough, about 20 minutes, maybe 30 goes by, and you see these, a few black cars screech up, and as you're watching, you see the next door neighbor's kid
Oh no.
riding on his like big wheel or whatever down the
It's
sidewalk.
weirdly eerie watching this kid ride
Yeah,
a tricycle.
yeah,
It's,
yeah,
why does it creep
That's
me out
never a
so
good
much?
sign.
Like, why is it so creepy?
And these
He
guys,
somehow knows where you're at, so he's just looking
Yeah,
at
he
you.
always is looking in my direction.
Constant side eye.
Oh,
Oh,
theme of the show tonight.
side-eye.
so you're seeing him come towards the front, and these guys start running up the steps. And you see the curtain kind of move. And there's, as soon as they disappear, you start hearing gunshots,
Oh no.
all over. And windows start breaking, and there's this like big shaking.
It takes so long to clean up.
And then all of this water starts pouring out of all of the windows. And your neighbors start to come out of the windows and fly out. And the little
Glad we
kid
went back to your
is
apartment.
stopped as all this, and the cars get pushed onto their side because of the force of this wave that comes out.
Okay.
And suddenly, out of the front door
Oh no.
walks Anna. She's still in the same robe. It's got blood all over it.
Big old hole in the bottom of her neck.
And she walks down and she looks over at the kid, and then she looks directly at your car. And you see no other FBI come, there's nobody coming out of there.
So, I was wondering,
Yes.
did the captain or Smith and Johnson show up, and were they on scene in a car somewhere? I was looking for that.
Oh, okay. They showed up, but they didn't go in.
Right.
They're watching the whole thing on the opposite end.
Okay, so their car didn't get flipped over.
No.
Okay.
No, they're about the same length on the other side. They're just watching this unfold.
Cowards.
And they speed off. They take off.
Fish tank the whole time.
And suddenly, one of the FBI guys stumbles out of the building, and he's got his gun, and he's covered in water and whatever. And as Annie starts walking towards you, he just puts his hand up next to this guy's head, and it explodes.
Oh!
Just pop! And he falls. And then he
What?
starts walking towards you, and suddenly the entire, all of the sun, everything else, it kind of all just kind of hyper focuses on him. All you can see is him, like tunnel vision, walking towards you. And each step gets louder as just these booming steps as he's getting closer and closer to
Whatever,
you.
Wes.
Who's in the driver's seat?
We should have gone another place.
Got it, Richie!
Yeah, who's in
When
the
I
driver's
tried
seat?
to
Pedal
go
to the
someplace
metal.
else, did you feel that? And Jim's like, oh, you guys might want to check this place out. I don't know, could be cool.
Nothing bad will happen.
I never
Death,
said
death.
I never said
death.
could be cool, and I said more
No,
than likely.
no. That's
Who's driving?
I
Are
am.
you driving?
Yeah, it's my mom's car.
Richie, punch it!
Okay. Okay.
Get us the hell
Hold
out
on.
of here!
It's an Edsel.
Wait, are you trying to compel? It's an Edsel.
Actually, that's a good point. Do you want to take the Capel, or do you want to pay for it not to be there? It's an Edsel.
oh my god.
It's an Edsel.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, God.
And
There's no key. It's an Edsel. It's a push button.
he's getting closer and closer to the car.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Oh, I remember. Break.
As he gets to the car and he raises his hand and he starts mumbling some words. You feel that little bit of a like the car kind of sparking a little bit as you're you're pressing on the button so much that your fingers like just like white because it's all the blood is gone from it. And he looks right at you and says, "Which one of these is my host?"
No, we just
Or,
sent you.
Sorry, victim.
We just sent a bunch up for you to pick from. These are not. These aren't.
She will work.
No.
No, I won't.
He starts to come around the corner
I'll
towards
be
your side of the
It's
door.
gonna be a problem because there's a bunch of people after me, and that might not be good for you.
I can handle them.
I don't know about that.
Starts to try to unlock the door.
Holy shit.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do as he's trying to get this car started? What are you doing in this car as he's trying to open the door?
I'm gonna open the door on my side and get out and pull my gun and try to shoot him.
I thought you were gonna get out and run.
Run.
I thought he was too.
Fuck this car!
You know what?
I'm really sorry.
He's just saying, hero cop.
I'm a hero cop, so I will compel that. And say,
yeah, exactly. I'm so sorry. I only knew you for 2 days.
I have no connection to you, assholes.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting out of here. I don't know you people.
So you're opening your door
Yep.
and you're gonna shoot at this thing.
It's gonna try, yeah.
Okay.
What could go
And then
wrong?
I'm gonna, for you, you know that Shauna's probably in trouble.
Yeah,
So are you. But
we're all in trouble.
Do
Well,
you
I was
want-
I was gonna do mother figure.
well, I was gonna compel that.
Sure, great.
So, there you go.
Okay.
Remember, you guys can pay to have compels not happen.
I couldn't.
You couldn't. Very
I
true.
was out. So.
Yeah. Okay, so since you were we know what you're doing, Richie. You're getting out of the car, and you're going to shoot. Go ahead and give me, I guess, a shoot roll.
I mean, that's the problem the FBI guys didn't do. They didn't shoot. That's
in-
obviously what happened.
yeah,
Usually cops just wait way too long before they start firing, so.
definitely true.
All right, I've got a 6.
They're very prudent.
You got a 6 though. Nice.
Nice. 1 second.
Dang. Someone over there doing good at
Shooting with
rolling.
style.
Maybe.
Hero cop. Hero cop.
He bends
He's
the
the
bullet.
hero cop at the table. Hero cop.
That's your theme song now and forever.
Fair. How'd it go again?
Hero cop. Hero cop.
Hero cop.
Hero cop.
Yeah.
All right.
Hero cop.
Hero cop.
At the table.
So you got a 6.
I was like, clip it.
I
I know they're
enjoy
not
it.
all winners, but that one definitely was.
Wow.
Oh. Neg 3. Neg 3.
For as
Neg 3.
good as your role was,
Yeah.
his was that terrible.
Yep.
Very, very poopy.
He's just grabbing. He's just grabbing a bunch of.
No, I get
These
4.
are mine now.
I get 4 per scene.
Oh, okay.
I get 1 per player per scene.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
he does.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
terrible.
Cover for him.
Don't cover.
Don't let the rules work in his favor.
Yeah.
All right.
You're supposed
Doesn't
to be
work
on
that
it
way,
when it's for us.
All right, so you're supposed to be on our side. I'm going to use Wizard Beyond Time and Space for,
No.
and then I'm going to reroll.
No, you
Then he uses the aspect Undead Jordan.
Jesus. Oh my God, right
Who the
now.
hell's Jordan?
You'll see, it's a player from another.
All right.
So yeah, no, you hit him.
What did,
Yeah.
So what was the total?
Well, I re-rolled,
nothing.
and he's got jack shit. He's got a
-1.
Yes.
-1 on it, and so that's like style major. You hit him
Did he have a skill or anything?
for defense,
Being undead.
being undead.
You can't kill that which is already dead.
Blarg, blarg, blarg.
It's called Greyjoying.
Look, they shall eternal lie, right? I mean, that's just.
So he's got he's it's a weird one.
Just pick a number.
It's
Yeah,
no, it's a +3, but
Okay.
it's basically
So he's got a
it's
-1.
quick,
So he's
quick
got,
physical,
all right, so he's got a 2,
and so
and I've got a 6, so that's 4.
you hit with style.
4 stress, and I hit with style.
Okay.
So the style I'd like to have is
alright.
I don't know if distracted or knocked down. I don't know. One
He
of
gets
those.
knocked down, but I'm gonna bet he's gonna get up again.
Gonna call it the
absolutely
Chumbawamba?
will get up again. This Chumbawamba mother.
I thought the same thing, but I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say it.
You got a double tap.
Always.
So you got 4 stress.
Yep.
All right.
Law of the land.
All right. And then 2 consequence? Yeah? No.
Well, depends on
No,
what you want to do.
he can use up his other boxes though, right?
Yeah, he can.
So it was all stress.
Okay.
All right, cool.
But I get a boost, which is he's distracted or knocked down or something.
Right. So what do you want to do?
Let's stagger him. He's staggered for the moment, right? That was unexpected.
Amazed at that immortal was able to.
I've got nothing but
phase
audacity,
him.
baby.
Yeah. Amazed that the hero cop could stagger him. And we could say right at that second when you hit him, you hear the engine finally fucking turn over. You know.
And you're just peeling out, aren't you? All right, so I'll jump on the hood or jump on the roof to hold on because it's a 70s cop show.
But
We
you're
gotta do
just
that.
you're just on the outside of the door, right?
Not anymore. Now he's on the roof.
Get in the car.
Well, I
I
didn't have
prefer
time.
it up here.
Didn't this happen with our last hero cop? This is
It
very
did.
strangely familiar.
It did, and I'm a
Very
little
strangely,
upset.
I was like, whoa,
Like,
okay.
Christopher, get in the.
So as you are
Adding to the trauma.
as you are
Seriously.
driving away, you know, you're on the hood of the car, and you see through the car out to the back, and you notice that it takes only a moment before he kind of shakes himself like out of that staggered, and he watches you guys turn the corner, and you see him just kind of start walking slowly down the street.
Oh no, it's gonna follow.
And you hear in your head, you need to find me a host sooner rather than later.
Shauna,
What? No.
what's going on?
Did anybody else just hear that?
What?
You guys
No,
you guys
I
hear
didn't.
that? Did you hear that?
I slowed down, but not like slamming on my brakes, but like
Thanks.
You just
Slow it
take
down.
your foot off the gas, and the car's weight by itself slows you down nicely.
yeah, exactly.
Don't stop. Don't stop. And I like quickly get in the car, still rolling.
He ghost rides the whip into the car.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, cool. All right. So,
What did you hear, Shauna? What did you hear?
Oh, it's mad. It's mad that it doesn't have a host. It wants me. It wants me to get it a host.
We were trying to bring those guys over, right?
Wait, you guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember how the painting only attacked women? Maybe this thing only wants a woman as a host. It infiltrated Anna's body. It almost infiltrated mine, but didn't for some reason. And now it wants Nefertiti instead of like what, a dozen guys that just went up to my apartment?
Yeah.
That is weird.
And it didn't go after that kid on the tricycle either.
Nope.
We gotta hit the books.
We gotta kill it,
Yep.
or we gotta find it a new host.
Why does it want a female host?
I do have.
I can't think of anything that would be a good reason.
I have extremely good lore, and in fact, I have a stunt called Walking Library.
Oh, I think you need to.
That it says your prodigious reading has paid off in spades.
Prodigious.
Prodigious.
The prestigious.
It totally is paid off because he can
And,
speak the words so good now.
Are you speaking?
Congratulations.
You are able to recall minute details
Congratulations.
from even the most obscure literary works. You don't even have to spend a fate point to declare that you have the proper tools for research using lore, even in extreme situations.
Well, this is going to be an extreme. This is going to be really hard to find out for you guys. It's
Did we go to? We haven't done anything about the Korean lady who's been
No.
spelling
Not
magic
yet.
spells.
no.
God,
Not
there's so
yet.
many problems.
We have some.
It's a mess.
You literally have 99 of them.
And that fish is one.
Oh.
That's
Thank you, Shauna, for bringing that home.
yeah.
Would she be someone that
was
we could
wonderful.
talk to?
That's the only sorcerer I know at
Comedy.
the moment. So
Right.
Shall we visit her bodega?
You know, visit your bodega. So you guys will need to get like a 6 on this to be able to figure this out.
Do we
All
think
right.
do we think that she would help us? May?
well,
She wasn't very helpful
Well,
the last
let
time
me
you
try
were
to-
around.
do we have an occult library anywhere?
Well,
I
Shauna had the
a bu-
best.
I had a
She
bunch
had
of
the
books
best.
in my apartment. They're
That's-
probably a little waterlogged now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're no longer.
All right. So
Oh
that's
some
your
of
there.
those were limited edition.
Had the Arthur signature and everything.
O'Rourke had a good collection too.
Do you know how
but-
hard it is to
Well,
get a
is he-
3rd century dead wizard signature on a book nowadays?
Well, it's been a month, right? Nobody's cleared out his
Right,
apartment
well,
yet.
Right.
Go to O'Rourke's
Right.
place.
Because like the reason that I switched
shit.
mine around is that I have been
Go to
studying
O'Rourke's
things.
place.
Not a bad idea.
But what I'm saying is like I would think because I had these books,
Right.
let's just say they were O'Rourke's,
Okay.
that I took them from his
Right.
Yeah.
when we were clearing out his stuff,
Right.
and I've been hitting them hard.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I have the books.
Right, you got the books.
Okay. We can say that.
And
sure.
I've got pretty high lore because Shauna's kind of like the bookworm rookie. So
Yeah,
can
I mean my
help?
lore. Yeah, my lore is a +4.
Yeah, so you could create an aspect for him.
All right.
Is that what you want to do? So you want to go back to your place and look
Yeah,
all this stuff up?
Could you? Could someone distract Herb for me?
Sure.
Cool. Just talk about trains or whatever Herb's like.
Herbs like trains?
So you guys get to his house and
He certainly doesn't like wearing pants.
Oh God.
Well, who does?
Truly.
Herb and
I was like, I'm cool with it.
Herb and your mom are sitting at the table and they're talking. And you walk through the door. You guys have been on the news. What's? You have
Don't
me
believe
worried.
everything you see.
Hello, Mrs. Moritz.
Oh, you're that nice man that caught that woman
Yep.
while she was falling. You're wonderful. That was incredible.
Yeah, he's a real hero. Why don't you have a conversation with?
Tell her all about it.
Sure. That's what I love to do. Is
He
talk
has
about
all
myself.
kinds of heroic stories for you, Mrs. Moritz.
Oh really?
Sorry.
I'm the new Herb. It's okay. We're used to it.
Oh my God, it's so uncomfortable already. Oh, I'm so sorry, Richie. Richie, I think this might.
Your mom and I are talking about going to the Catskills.
I'll be upstairs. If you need anything.
That's actually
Don't
not a bad
need
idea.
anything.
I hear the Catskills is lovely this time of year. Get away from the heat.
There's nothing better than the Borscht Belt. I love
So
it
we're
up there.
upstairs. This conversation still goes. It can continue to go right now. Let's roleplay this conversation.
The whole thing.
Oh my God.
You know, they have the best veal ever up there. I mean,
Really?
And
Yeah.
the Knits will make you plots.
yeah, it's wonderful. You catch a show, You know,
Play some tennis.
That Don Rickles is amazing.
Well, this sounds amazing, but there's something we need to figure out. I'm so sorry. Can we take Richie? Are you upstairs now?
No, I'm
already
a
upstairs.
distraction.
Oh my
You
God,
guys
this
go.
is awful. This is so sad.
You see this, Ma? I got 2 ladies in the room.
leave your door open,
Slam.
Richie. Richie, leave your door open.
Seriously?
Richie.
Seriously?
Life goals.
I'm so. I was,
Richie,
Are you
leave your
trying to-
door
we're
open.
just friends.
Are you trying
Slam.
to make your mom jealous right now?
Yeah,
this is so weird.
What's happening?
Seriously?
Anyway,
You know, look.
let's look up this
Look,
water
look, here,
demon.
look. It's
Judgment-free zone. You
Oh,
see
no,
that?
I'm
I wrote-
judging.
Look.
It's written right here. Judgment-free zone.
oh, thank you for the sub.
On that note,
I am judging you so hard right now.
Look.
Moritz, I have nothing
And
but
you hear
judgment.
through the door. You know what, honey? It's good that he's got some ladies in his life. He needs that. I mean, he's got to grow up at some point. So tell me, how long have you been on the force?
About 8 years now.
And how long have you known Richie?
Quite a while, but this is the first time I'm working with him. It's been
Oh.
an interesting day. Interesting
Well.
couple of days.
You know, my son, he tries his best. He really does. I mean, mistakes are made, things happen, but I love him. I really do.
Yeah, he's a peach.
You know, I wanted him to go to school longer than the 2 years that he went to school. I told him he could have been anything. Could have
Well,
been a
he's-
doctor or a lawyer. One of those things would have been
Or a
fine.
lawyer doctor.
Or a lawyer doctor,
that's
but
doctor lawyer to you.
he was not interested in any
Mr.
of
Doctor Lawyer.
he wasn't interested in any of the stereotypes that I was trying to push on him. So,
Mr. Dr. Lawyer, Jewish mother dream. Mr. Dr. Lawyer, Jewish mother dream.
so this goes on for a while.
So what do Richie and all of the rest of us learn?
Yeah, let's cut
Okay,
that-
so
cut
let's
that
get to
scene
this. You guys need a +6 to crack what's going on.
All right, so you should help him research. Mm-hmm. So you should roll your lore and. build
And
up
I
that-
have an aspect I can compel to, always looking for answers.
As like a help, would that be
Yeah.
like a +1?
Yeah, if you just want to help the roll, you can.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
one.
Ooh,
that's not good.
That's no.
Do I need to give this?
That's no bueno.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I
Shauna.
have a
Shauna
+4.
just gets a reroll from our. So if you want to reroll that for free from our.
Right back. To the top.
Yay! Thank you for the
you.
thank you for the
I
sub and the
needed
reroll.
that very badly.
Oh
Oh.
It didn't help.
shit!
It's
That
not
was-
your fault. You tried.
Yeah.
Well, you got 3 fate points.
Yeah. You want to spend any of them?
I do.
What do you want to spend them on?
So let's see. I can't. Remind me. Can we use a fate point to re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But you have to invoke a aspect to
Yeah.
do so.
I want to use we want answers and we're going to get
That's
them
absolutely a great
instead
one.
of failing to get them.
Can I give you another one of these then? Do I need to give you these then?
No,
Well,
Okay.
You're
so,
just
it's
helping.
just really not meant to be for
So
me.
you
You're
get a
good.
+1.
So yeah, +1, and then I'm gonna use. I want Richie to know he's a good person.
no. Oh, that's a good one.
Well, his mother is just ripping him apart downstairs.
Yeah. Did you know that when he was in 6th grade, it was terrible. I had to go pick him up from school. He had an accident in front of all the other
They had
kids.
to break out the wet vac.
And it was terrible. They had to break out the wetback. In her defense, she was 18 months, but Richie was 7. It was terrible.
Okay.
Stop telling that story, Ma.
I thought you had 2 ladies up in your room.
I do. We're more than friends. We're not more than friends. It's just,
Richie.
it's fine. Ah,
Richie.
I'm reading books.
All right, so you gave a +1.
Well, no, it's an aspect, so it's a
Yeah.
+2.
And I had a +4.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the aspect.
So
you
guess
did as
what?
well.
+6.
Okay,
Booyah. And actually +1 because you got
Yeah.
+7.
+7.
Yeah.
So you guys
3
succeed.
heads are better than 1.
So you're reading through all these occult books, and one of them in particular talks about the history of the tear in the sky, right? Now, growing up, you guys would have learned that the tear probably happened sometime in the Dark Ages, and it was just a line. And then over time, it got wider and wider. And each time it grew, something horrible happened. There is this note about a Viking warrior queen that took over a small village after leaving Baghdad. It was the village of, why am I blanking? Skarvandar. Yeah, Skarvandar. And basically, she claimed that while in Baghdad, her and her family and a friend named Grimir caused some kind of explosion in Baghdad, and then later in this nameless city, they opened up a tomb and called forth some horrible god, and that god put tore through their reality. This is not the version that's in, they never talk about this in schools, but
It's like the alternate theory.
the alternate theory.
So like a lot of history that's not covered in schools, you guys,
That's
you
true.
know.
And it's just wrong.
Not all learning comes from books.
So
But the one kind we're doing right now, though, does.
This is absolutely the.
This is some book learning.
this is book learning. So in it, she says that Grimir
Hardcore turning those pages.
Grimir went insane, basically, when he saw the sky open up and this horrible creature come through. And then he had been dabbling in magic up until that point. He learned the trick of filling people's lungs with water.
This sounds like our guy.
And then he basically disappeared while the rest of them saw this creature come through the rift and then get sucked back out. Right? So that's the story that you find. So your guess is that this wizard is probably Grimir.
There's a chapter in here about a handsome werebear with a gross mouth stomach.
Yeah.
But we'll skip that part.
We'll skip that.
I don't want to know any more about mouth stomach people, mouth things.
Yeah.
Why male models?
What I just told you.
I think the question is, why not me?
Oh my god, I loved it when they added them finally in Price is Right. Anyway, back to you guys.
But it still doesn't explain why Grimir would want a female body, a female host.
But it's at least a lead.
Yeah.
It's a start.
Well,
There's still the theater.
we know, there's some sort of ritual going on in the theater, right? Because
That
there's
invoked this Grimir.
Well, it seems like Grimir is trying to
Taking over there.
Perform them.
Yeah.
perform a ritual to do something, right? He had that we had that picture of the big void thing in the middle of the stage, right? It was going to be a big special effect.
Yeah.
Right.
And your roommate said she was going to be the understudy, but she was going to get one performance.
Right.
I think she was going to be sacrificed.
Yeah, maybe it needs to be a female host.
Isn't that just the fucking way the patriarchy works?
Yeah.
Down with
Down with
that
the patriarchy.
Well, if he's
Right on,
and plus you think if
sisters.
he's really from like that era, then, it would make sense that you'd probably want a female virgin kind of thing.
Virgin, eh?
Anna was a virgin? Oh.
Well, who knows? She was she stayed home and watched a lot of TV. She wasn't like...
Nothing wrong with that, ladies.
Nothing at all. I'm just saying she didn't go out on dates. She wasn't dating, is what I'm saying.
He wanted a virgin. Why was he going after Nefertiti? You have a kid. You have a kid. It's obviously... I'm not implying anything. There's a child that you have.
But
That is correct.
he's not omnipotent. He doesn't know. Or omniscient. I'm fucking that up.
Well, either way.
Whatever it is.
Interesting.
That's a working theory that I've got for the case. But
And Hunter's like, but...
Interesting theory indeed.
Uh-huh.
So,
I don't know, isn't that how rituals work?
Yep.
This is like my first time on a black bag detective case.
No, this is... I've read a lot of books, and that's how rituals work. It's
Don't
the
believe
number one thing about rituals.
Don't believe everything you read, Richie.
Yeah,
choose like
not all.
a coffee or maybe...
I would love a knish. Do you have one of those?
I can see what I've got, yes.
I stuffed the derma fresh this morning.
Oh my God.
So, you guys find out the information. Now, this takes you some time.
Yeah.
It's been, let's say 4 or 5 hours. So now it's like 6, it's getting close to 6. It's like 5 o'clock.
Oh, we got to get over to that theater then, huh?
Well,
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
13th,
still Wednesday,
yeah.
July 13th.
Crap.
but what are we going to do? I mean, I emptied a full gun into his face and it did nothing.
I was wondering where that sentence was going. Okay. I shot every... yeah. All right.
I have 2 tuxes in here, and I think we could borrow some dresses from my
Someone's
mom.
just trying to put on a monocle still.
You guys want to go to this play?
You have tuxes, but they're like...
Powder blue.
70s
Yeah.
Texas?
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Getting ready montage.
Okay. So you guys get ready and you head over there. Now,
Ma, can they borrow your dress? Do you have a few dresses?
nothing that's going to fit them. I haven't been those sizes in years.
What about in the attic?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, we've got these like 1940s, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
They're gonna
flapper.
be beautiful.
She's a flapper in the 20s.
We
old is
can
your
find
mom?
something.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you guys show up in flapper outfits. Totally wrong time period.
Definitely blending in.
You gotta have top hats and shit.
Monocles.
Mike is wearing my dad's tux.
I guess.
Herbert's not your dad.
I think we have a...
No, Herbert's not my dad, and he never will be.
But now he's your mom's dad.
I don't like
I'm
that.
very confused.
I don't like any of
very,
that.
very annoyed by that statement.
I don't like.
All right. So you guys...
I also like that we're getting dressed up in Texas to go to what is essentially an off-Broadway play. Like, it's not even...
We'll blend in.
No, it's on Broadway.
No, it's on Broadway. Okay.
It's just Broadway is not as glamorous right now as it is in other areas. It's like the
Especially
theater.
this show, I get the feeling.
The theater is like, next to porn shops. It's,
Yeah.
it's Times Square.
Back in the good old days.
Back in the good old
Exit
days.
through the
Before
porn
Disney
shop.
cleaned it up.
Everything,
Damn Disney-fied.
Got dumb. That's all that matters.
everything that's like yellow and white lights everywhere, and not pretty.
Yep. And so we show up in tuxes and dresses to go next to the porn theater and...
But we definitely still have weapons and stuff.
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
I just don't know what good it's going to be.
All right, so what can we do to defeat this dude? Do we have any good leads from what we read today?
What did we
Oh yeah, did we research?
did we know how Grimir
Well,
Operates.
If he's
unfortunately, no. There's nothing in there that was like, this was just the queen.
legend of it.
The queen's version of what her legend of what happened, and a lot of
But if he's water-based,
So who was Jordan?
He's not a fucking Pokemon. He's
He's
water-based.
he's water-based. We just have to
So we
find him
need
with a Charmander.
We need to find a Charmander.
A Charhander.
Oh.
Fire your gun with your
Oh my God,
char
I'm so
hand.
in this Pokemon
Wes,
situation.
Jordan was
Wes, that is just logic.
It's all about the Charhander.
Yep. Charmander.
Jordan was
I choose you.
in the first. He was in another version of Black Bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was his character.
That was his character. Grimir was
Charmander's
was
a
Jordan's
great fire
character.
type Pokemon, and I adore him. Sorry, I love Pokemon so much. Anyway,
Do you like Charhander?
it's too far.
I'm still laughing, but that's too far. I will continue to giggle, but
Clearly, I love it. Come on.
I will giggle, but I'm going to let you know
that.
that it was just too far.
It's so anyway.
Your humor's too edgy.
Like
That Pokemon humor.
my friends
gotta
all give me
watch out.
crap because I still play like Pokemon Go all the time. And they're like, "You play that?" I was like, "Yeah." Like someone's got to catch them all, and I'm on a mission.
It will be you.
You just gotta
Michelle
remember to
Pokemon
Pokemon go to the
Pokemon
polls.
Go, so
Oh
you're
my
not
God.
alone.
I know. Oh, it's so great. It's so great.
So,
Some people say it was that last email thing that lost to the election. I say it was Pokemon go to the polls.
Sorry.
so,
Embarrassing. Okay.
okay. Okay, stop. You're going to snort in the whole room if you keep doing that. That's too much. Whole table.
I'm sorry. I love Pokemon so much. I'm gonna get it together, you guys, or not. I don't know.
Please note, never mention Pokemon around Terry.
Black bags, Pokemon.
It's so sad. Anyway, sorry. I'm just thinking about how cute they are right now.
Don't think about their little living spaces that you force them into.
It's basically animated cockfighting if we're being
Oh God,
honest.
one of the ones I caught the other day, legit. Anyway, there's a new one that looks like it. It's so funny. My
right.
friend that said that's why I love Pokemon. Okay, I love you guys.
So let's
Back to the game.
Let's get back to the game because we're coming to the end.
We lost her.
So you guys arrive. You're dressed nicely, but there's, first of all, you don't think Grimir's necessarily going to be here because he was looking for a host to be.
He doesn't have the right outfit.
He doesn't have the right outfit.
It doesn't have the right meat suit.
So what do you guys want to do? Like, are you just gonna buy a ticket and go see what happens? Like what the show's like? What's the deal?
I mean, we should buy a ticket to get in.
Why don't we just use our badges? I mean, let's there's been a threat. There's
Why pay for a ticket? Fuck it.
exactly.
We don't want to know that the cops are here.
And everyone's looking for us specifically as a group. Like everyone saw us on the freaking.
But no
news
one is
today.
looking for.
Monocle man.
Monica man. No one's looking for Moritz. Moritz, you're the one who can get us in
Monica
there. No one,
Moritz.
because you were
No
not
one
out.
is looking for Richard von Moritz.
Now, though,
I say.
if this is the performance where the ritual is supposed to take place, don't we think that more than one actor probably is it like, if not possessed, like maybe under some kind of spell? Maybe. Should we investigate that?
Like, go backstage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could pretend that we're press.
Done.
Or we could just put in. We're all black because we are black bag detectives.
We just,
And-
Well, you
we're
just
in,
got
we're in
here.
powder blue tuxes.
We look amazing. Let's go be press.
Okay.
Okay.
I really like this episode, but there was a lot of dress up talk.
Now let's wear this. Now
So-
let's wear this.
Are you guys buying tickets or using your badge to get past?
Well,
It's up to
we
you.
can't use the badge if we're going to pretend to be press. so.
Yeah.
Right.
Buying taca.
Well, luckily, I've got a huge fat roll from
Oh yeah.
From Tubbs?
from Tubbs, so I'll just peel off a couple of.
Perfect.
Who? Yeah.
Take
So
4 tickets for tonight.
you guys head in.
It's $2.
Now. You're sitting.
Buy yourself something nice.
You're sitting towards the middle, and the place is packed. It's opening night, and there's this really strange stage, and with like these weird kind of symbols all over the back. That some of them kind of look like the symbols that you saw in Anna's room, and you see the actors start to go up on the stage, and you notice, actually, everybody give me a notice.
We notice?
Yeah, I want to.
Notice or investigate.
You don't have to beat a 2. Notice or investigate, that's fine. Ooh.
Well,
So I got a 3.
Okay, so you you notice, you can
I got a
notice.
0.
They've got earplugs in when they come out on stage. Like, not just
Like
like full on.
construction worker,
Yeah, like
like
full on
earplug.
like earplugs. And the music starts to play, and it's just like really dissident, horrible sound.
Oh gosh,
Philip
guys,
Glass.
do you remember the thing in the church?
No.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
Yeah.
5.
So this music, this
4.
horrible music.
So I'm gonna
Don't listen to
3.
it. Don't listen to it.
Good,
No, listen to it.
Yep.
Ah!
Noted.
take out a handkerchief and
Okay, so you guys cover your ears.
Noted.
Stick my monocle in my ear.
there you go. Knew be good for something.
And
Only amplifying.
there's this, though you have your ears plugged,
One good hand anyway. You need
you
one.
feel the bass of the sounds hitting you. And there are 12 notes in the major scale. These are alien notes that are like the 15th, 16th, and 17th notes. You know, things that should not be. Start rolling across the.
Is it a sound system or is it a band playing?
It's a band playing, and they have the music in front of them. It's a whole orchestra in the orchestra pit.
So I take out a gun and I'm like, do we shoot?
I think we just have to get everybody
You
out
shouldn't
of
shoot a
here.
gun in a loaded theater.
A full theater, loaded gun in a full theater, Moritz.
What
Yeah.
do you want to shoot a gun in the theater? It's up to you.
Well,
And some of the actors start to sing.
Is there a fire alarm? Like a pull down fire
Yeah,
alarm?
there is.
Should we pull it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Oh, my plan!
Yeah, you pull it down and there's like nothing.
I guess we're gonna have to fire that gun.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
It's a shitty theater.
Or they purposely disabled the.
Purpose.
But yeah, that's my guess.
yeah. So I'll fire a couple of shots in the air. Like, I mean, it's a big ceiling, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you fire in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to
So-
get everybody to go.
We're not underneath the
Or
balcony,
like to a
right?
light,
Yeah.
just
into
some
a
stage lights above the stage, maybe.
Not underneath the balcony, yeah?
Okay.
Depends on where we're sitting in the theater.
I was thinking you're sitting kind of towards the front, but
Okay,
Because
great.
we spent for tickets, right? We
yeah,
have
you
money.
spent. Well, you know,
We're in the orchestra section.
oddly enough, it wasn't very expensive. So you fire off a few rounds, and you notice that people, the second that this music started, they're kind of entranced. And the people right near you shake out, and they look at you, and they start to freak out and start to run towards the
Fire exits.
the way, the fuck,
The door.
the door.
The exit.
I'm very tired. So they start running for the door. But then as they get up the ramp,
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
they start to slow down, and they just stand there. They're still facing the door, but they just stand there as this weird music's wafting over everyone, and these people are singing. And you notice that some of the people in the orchestra have like blood coming either out of their eyes or out of their nose as they're playing their instruments, but they have plugs in too. They're just reading this music, and you look at the music and it looks like, you know, these really bizarre writings, you know, all over it.
We gotta jump in that orchestra pit.
Yeah, let's do some moshing.
Okay. So you just want to start throwing people around and stopping them from playing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
ripping instruments out of people's hands, knocking over music stands.
Okay.
You know, normal.
Kung Fu fighting.
Normal Wednesday night
Yeah.
at the theater.
I'm in.
So you jump in and you start attacking these people. And what I'm going to say is they're not going to defend against you guys, but I just want to kind of know how much damage you're going to do. So just give me a fight, and then add whatever aspects you want. The
Can
more
I add my stunt, hardcore parkour?
sure.
And I think we're not
overcome
trying
actions
to
with
hit
athletics.
the players, right?
No, we're
Mostly
grabbing their
just-
instruments and destroying their instruments.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I
We're
want
going
to say,
full on, like, you know,
We're going total
Woohoo.
Belushi.
right.
Yeah.
Full on
So what I
Belushi.
want to see is like you can add in as many aspects as you want. The higher you get, the more damage to different, to try to stop this. Oof.
My roll's not good, but my
negative one.
fight is +3, and I also have hardcore +2.
All right.
And I'm also run by a Kung Fu moral code.
All right.
Right?
So that's pretty high. So that's what, 2,
2 + 2, 4.
5, 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have 7. So that's, that's you like grab a tuba and smash all this stuff. And
So I rolled a 0.
it's almost 8 o'clock in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, the show's been going on that long?
So I
Yeah.
rolled a 0, but I'm going to do.
Time is weird. in this.
I believe what I do in this world matters.
All right.
2, and I would do. Let's also do Down with the Patriarchy.
Okay. You
that's
got it?
free.
That's free.
Oh, that's free.
Yep, that
Bring
one's
that back.
There you go.
And on the Patriarchy.
What are you? What'd you get all together?
+4.
Okay. Not quite as good as the Kung Fu Master.
I
But
grab a piccolo and I break it in half.
go ahead.
I got a,
Take out your knife.
I got a
and cut
3,
strings on
but
somebody's
I'm going to
cello.
use
I
the
say,
rush is worth the
cello.
risk.
All right. Cool.
Because I'm
So
getting my
that's a
adrenaline
5. And what instruments do you take out?
Let's see, what instruments do I take out? I think I full on do take up a cello and smash it against the,
Into like a harp.
yeah.
Ring.
I would have gone for the timpani, but you know,
Yeah,
to each their own.
that's very timpani.
It's so timpani.
Because this
don't
band
know.
is frightening.
I don't know. Sounds timpani to me.
Yeah.
All
So
right, I
how
got
much did you
a
get?
3, but I'll also use Down with the Patriarchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that gives me a +5.
All right.
And let's see. I'm gonna start taking out the brass section. We
Okay.
haven't attacked the brass yet.
Okay.
The
so.
top brass.
How dare you?
Oh, go after that trombone
Yeah,
first.
pulling out the trombone slide.
Damn, Tom.
I'm pulling
I
everybody's
didn't know you
reeds
banned so
out.
hard.
You've never seen his tromboner.
Wow.
That's
No, it's
what
more
it
like.
sounds like. All right. So you guys stop the music. You guys rip through the orchestra, and suddenly everybody kind of wakes up out of their daze, and they're kind of,
Let's try this again. Everybody get the fuck out.
and they start running for the door. And the actresses and actors bolt as well, right?
Oh.
They freak out. They
Oh, they
wake
freaked
up.
out. They weren't. Were they entranced?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much. And
So who was leading this?
they start running
What do you
out.
I
think?
think we're about to find out.
The
And
director.
He's just a nameless voice that just calls out and just asks them questions.
Just over the.
Just chorus line all the way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna be like, Cassie.
this
Quit
man,
flicking your head.
this man walks out onto the stage. Yes. I only had one shot at this, to be able to make everything happen the way he said that it should happen. And you guys are in the orchestra pit, and he's up on stage.
So he can't see us.
Now with all those lights.
And he goes, he just kind of sits there for a second and he goes, I know what's about to happen. And he starts to, he lights a cigarette, and he feels his, he kind of starts rubbing at his skin, and it starts to just like peel off.
You knew it was coming.
It's like it's starting, and then the lights start to dim a little bit, and Grimir suddenly walks onto the stage, and this guy's like just itching and like peeling off his skin as it's coming off. Like, sorry, I failed you. I tried. I didn't know. And he like pops one of his eyes out. It's like, Lord, I'm sorry. I'm really. And Grimir walks next to him and he goes, you are going to a better place. And he looks down at the orchestra pit and he just starts to yell at you guys, and the whole building starts to shake and panels start to fall. And you feel this, you're scared out of your minds, and you run. And there's this huge, as you get out, you see that it's like an earthquake hitting New York. There's this big shaking. And then as it dies down, different parts of the city start to turn off.
Oh no. The blackout.
And suddenly everything's out and it's complete blackness. And that's where we're gonna stop it.
I'm like, great. That's gonna be fun to come back to.
When they ask, what caused the blackout?
The blackout.
Grimir.
Jordan, Caves,
Callerman. So to give you guys who have not seen Black Bag's Vikings, we had a different cast at the time that
Except for this guy.
This gentleman.
And Jordan's character was Grimir.
Except we did.
Yeah.
And they caused the crack in the sky. Actually, them and their original characters from the first show, because we did a 2-setting show in the same game.
Because Wes wanted to mess everybody's minds up.
Yeah, we wanted to fuck everybody up. So that's the connection between Vikings and this show. We will be back next week, picking up with the night of insanity, as there's no lights at all.
Good.
There's no lights at all in New York. Yeah, there's no lights at all. I've been building towards the lights going off for a while, because I knew I'm
I
like
was waiting for it to
when the
happen. I'm like, it's
lights
gotta
go
happen.
down in the city.
Son of Sam and the lights going off. It's really kind of it's a cornucopia of fun.
Of terror.
Thank you guys so much for donating. I really appreciate it. The other way that you can donate is by checking out our Patreon. The Saving Throw Patreon is great. You can do a $5 a month. The great thing about Patreon is the more people that we have on it, the easier it is for us to kind of run all this. And there's cool things that will pop up on there, like I don't know what level the podcast is for experience pointers. I think it's 10th level, the $10 donation. But it's Megan, Jordan, and Grav. They give advice on role-playing games and do a whole bunch of cool stuff. So it's worth taking a look at, and it's one of those things that can help out a lot with the show. And we do not have the corporate backers that some other channels have, so that's why we have to raise money every month to be able to pay rent. So we really appreciate your involvement, your subs, your follows, your tweeting. That's awesome. We really appreciate it. We will be back next week. We have 3 more shows to go for Black Bag, and it's all leading up to a really fun, big explosive.
Getting into it. I'm excited right now and scared. I'm like
Yeah.
really scared.
It's all
Oh my
going
God.
to turn out happy.
Yeah, it's all gonna be fine.
Okay.
That's the way it always works.
It's all gonna
Yeah,
be. It's
nobody
all gonna be
dies.
golden.
Nothing but jet skis.
Nothing but jet
Except for
skis.
Christopher. Just every episode.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
So if for me, and I'll pass it off to anyone that has anything going on, game-wise or other, we have Plate Mail Games has a Kickstarter coming up on the 15th for the Midgard setting by Cobalt Press. I'm doing 50 tracks and then 30 stretch goals. It's licensed by Cobalt Press. It's all fantasy tracks, so you can use them for the setting or any D&D, Dungeon World, any game that you're playing. And I'm excited about it. It's funny because I'm actually done with all the prep work, so now I'm just waiting for the 15th.
Waiting to drop it.
Like, okay, done. You can follow me at Plate Mail Games, which is on the screen. And, my wife and I do a ton of different audio for all different genres. And there's also a free sampler pack where you can get 6 free tracks to try out in your games. That's all that's going on with me. Does anyone else have anything that they want to talk about?
Oh my God, is somebody pointing to me? Was that you? I could not really feel it. I saw it a little bit, but I could not feel it. That's really funny. Disconnect. It's not my hair, you guys. But it is, I own it. It is, I keep it around. I'm doing a play still. It's in Los Angeles if you're here, and if you're not, you should come visit. We got a few more weekends. Why not? It's in Hollywood on Santa
Nothing bad
Monica
happens in
Boulevard.
theaters.
Oh, but
No.
nothing bad ever happens in theaters. In this show, whoa. Very weird. 100-year future, dystopian future. It's very strange and wonderful. And I'm a sister
Sacred
wife in a
Fools.
compound at Sacred Fools in Hollywood. Hollywood. Yeah, come through if you can. Tickets are only $15. So, which is awesome. So it's mad reasonable and cool.
Your podcast.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
I know, you're forgetting about the thing
I
that
have so
people
many
not
things. I'm
here
so busy. I'm
can
sorry.
do.
I know. I forget, and I'm very tired, but I'm good.
We're all very
I have a podcast called Horror Movie Survival Guide as well that I produce. You should check it out if you haven't yet. If you like horror movies, and even if you don't, I think it's a good entry point in. 2 amazing ladies, they're dear friends of mine, who kept a notebook through their whole college kind of experience. They watched every
That's
horror video
dedication.
store, like VHS. Back in the days, every horror VHS in that video store. So it's over 200 entries they have in this journal. Wow. So yeah.
That's
and they kept
amazing.
like notes, and then they had like a rating system. So they go
Knowing that in the future
No, they
do
had no,
podcasts.
like literally. This is way before. There was no such thing as a podcast when this was happening.
I know,
It's
I was
so
trying to give
cool.
them clairvoyant powers.
Yeah, no, it's so funny, and it
Like in a horror movie.
Yeah,
Like in a horror
my
movie.
friends and I wanted to have a horror podcast for our network, and then they were like, I was like, I have this really great idea, and then here we are.
Nice.
So check him out. We're into survival on Twitter at Horror Movie Survival Guide on the Instagrams if you want to follow along. Or you can find us on the iTunes and Indie Popcorn Network.
Nice.
I like
Cool.
that indie popcorn.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool, very cool. Anything else? Anybody doing anything
Well, I mean,
cool
I'm
this
going to
week?
start my own podcast. I'm going to read from my old LiveJournal accounts.
From your
2003.
MySpace
Oh my-
account,
Shut
And,
which is still
That would
active.
be
His
kind of
MySpace
the most
account is still
amazing
active,
thing.
right?
my LiveJournal account is still active, I think.
Oh my
Don't
God.
go look at it, because, oh, God. I opened up a can of worms there.
That is, I want to go see all the angst. I want to see what you wrote.
God. But you can go to lootcrate.com/saving throw if you want to, get some loot crate action
Loot.
going on. We do loot gaming. I think we're currently on sale for February. And we have that. I forget.
And you get like a discount, right?
You get a discount. You get 10% off of your first order if you use Saving Throw Show.
Yep.
Just Saving Throw in the coupon code. And we'll get a little kickback too, so it's a good here.
Thanks for
good there.
helping.
And we're still on sale with the Destiny 2 crate, so if you're digging that Destiny 2.
Ooh.
And Fallout. Our Fallout crate is going crazy. We're almost sold out 2 months in a row.
That's awesome.
And I found out that one of our Build-A-Figures, because each crate you get is you get a little piece of the power armor from Fallout that you get to build, but because people are buying it in February now and didn't get January, people are selling the first piece on eBay for a ridiculous sum of money. And I always find that entertaining. But don't do that. Go to Saving Throw, and you can purchase it there, and hit me up and
Don't try to make money off of it. Don't do that.
Hey, try to make money off of it as long as you buy it from me first.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that the truth?
I'm such a good salesman.
So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for showing up and watching and hanging out. We appreciate it. We will be here in a week, and we will see what horrors lie within the blackout of New York in 1977. What's funny is
Why's it gotta be blackout? I'm sorry.
Ooh, blackout.
Sorry.
Can the opening
brown
just
out?
be
No, that's bad too.
We're good.
That's black?
That's bad too.
We're good.
This is black. There's no.
Damn it.
Take it.
Okay. Anyway.
It's fine.
Off to Wakanda. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you guys so much for showing up. We will see you in a week, and goodbye.
Bye.